a battle flame. So fierce, so proud, I love her name. She spins her blade, oh how divine. I tried once, and now it's my Does this mean I can open another bottle? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna touch him, you should probably ask first.
My name is Odyssey.
They said, Commander, loosen up. You're wound too tight, you're no fun. He laughed and slapped me on the back. That's when I said you're done.
I warned him once, I warned him twice. He thought it all was bluff.
He grabbed my arm to make a joke. Beat pause.
And then puff.
Ozias, golden deer.
The pride is loud and fingers stray, and then they disappear.
It's not rage, it's not wrath, it's consequence.
Gold dust falling,
Silent evidence.
gloves on, always gloves on, because skin remembers. There was a fool who loved to boast that curses weren't real things. He shoved me hard in a crowded hall. You should have heard the strings.
One breath, one touch, one golden crack like porcelain undone. He shimmered bright, then scattered light, and that was how he'd run. Ozias, fate wrapped tight around your hand. They reach for fire, they grab the storm, they never
So I alone go still, heard the silent scream, felt my name unravel like it never meant a thing. I wasn't meant to care. Velvet robes and shadowed scenes, crown of ash and broken dreams. They say I look the same somehow, but they don't see the fraction now. Every mirror shows the line between the living and divine. Every heartbeat sounds delayed, like time itself is slightly frayed. I rest, I sleep, but still I'm tired. Like something in me misfired, like part of me is still out there, hanging in the empty air. Threads still pull against my skin, they might drag me back again. If destiny was meant to bend, why am I afraid it's not the end? Now I wear the mark in my hair, raised in black with a streak laid bare. Thread unbroken, scar unspoken, still here. to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fake gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Horn blast finish.
Hear the silence bend and break. Feel the ancient mountain wake. Ash and stone within my veins. I was born of titans' names. World tree blood and storm forged bone. I have never stood alone. From the first to now I've grown. Not by throne, but by my own. Every battle carved the line. Every loss reshaped the spine. Lion-hearted by my side. Dragon guard and fate defied.
Music, mischief, forge and flame. Mortal minds that change the game.
We were more than war and flame. We became a living name. Behold the rise, the elder flame. Titan blood, but heart untamed. Not a god yet, not a king. But hear the heavens start to sing. Stand and witness what we've done. Storm and steel and chosen one. Fear the force you can't outrun. Gentle giant I become. This is the sound. This is the climb of a titan born in time. I will not tear the world apart to rule in shadowed hollow heart. I'll strip the cruel of stolen might and raise a future born of light. Titan strength and godly grace, children of doomed one. You call me doomed one. Whispers crawl beneath my skin. Every night you pull me in. You say my fate is written. Doomed one. I see your shadow in the flame. You breathe my curse. You speak my name. You say my end is carved in stone. But I built steel from bone. doubt inside my head. You say the fall is guaranteed, but fear is not what I need. I lace the rooftops with my light, measure angles, count the time. If doom is waiting in the dark, then let it chase my spice. Don't call me.
Your collective entertainment network. I'm your DM John. I'm joined by my wonderful players, actors, friends, and even someone who can't speak Morse code. Ray, Rose, Mason, and Brian. Uh, to our friends out there, Autumn and Nose, we miss you. We hope that you pass your Constitution saving throws, that you have safe travels, and that everything goes great. You've earned it. Um, in the meantime, if you all like what you see, we're here every single week, same CEN place, same CEN time, Friday nights, coming at you fast, 9:30-ish Eastern, 8:30-ish Central, 6:30-ish Pacific. The math tells me. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, ring that notification bell. Help us on the ongoing boss battle against the ultimate of BBEGs, the YouTube algorithm. Join our Discord, join our Facebook, join the giveaway so we can give you stuff as a way to say thank you for watching us tell silly stories and play silly games every single week. And without any further ado, let's get into this week's Odyssey of the Dragonlords. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 75, The Road to Mytros. The night, as sleep finally claims you beneath foreign stars, this world around you begins to soften. The crackle of campfire becomes distant, the weight of your armor fades, the smell of pine and ash give way to incense, myrrh, volcanic salts, old parchment, and the sea carried among marble halls. And once more, the oracle gives you a vision. Sunlight pours through towering columns of white marble, each one carved with the victory of kings, the oaths of gods, and the lies of men. High above, banners of silver and blue sway in the warm breath of the, the wind of the sea, and their shadows dance across polished stone like waves. At the center of it all sits a man never ignored. Broad of shoulder, dark of hair, a neatly kept beard framing a smile too practiced to be entirely sincere. Upon his brow rests a crown of silver olive leaves, each branch hammered by immortal hands and blessed by the gods. King Acastus of Mytros, handsome, strong, and wise, reclines upon a throne that seems less built than earned or stolen. Around him gather advisors and generals, priests and flatterers and fools, each dressed in silk, bronze armor, or sanctimony. Their whispers crawl through the chamber like the incense smoke that curls around him as he speaks. Acastus lifts a goblet lazily, swirling dark wine as though the affairs of nations might be found somewhere in the bottom. You place too much faith in her, dear wife. Never trust the words of that witch Versi. She claimed she saw no greatness in my future. And yet, am I not King of Mytros? Across from him sits a woman no mortal eye was ever meant to measure or treasure. Her beauty is unparalleled and immediate, and her wisdom is the only thing outweighing that beauty. It is suffocating, and her skin seems touched by the dawn. Her hair falls like polished silk, but it is her eyes that command the room, ancient, sharp, and unbearably tired. Valis, the goddess of wisdom, regards her husband the king with the exhausted patience of one who has watched empires mistake arrogance for destiny. Yes, she says, you certainly wear a crown that I gave you. Her gaze drifts briefly towards the stained glass windows, out towards past the bay, towards somewhere far older than this place, somewhere with tree rather than stone. And, in spite of her blood, Versi has proven a faithful ally to all of the settler races. If anything, and her eyes turn to Acastus, she loves mortals just a little too much. You would have to agree. Her gaze passes over the gathered court and hardens. A priest draped in funeral silks, bearing the sigil of Lutheria. A centurion clad in blue steel, the storm mark spiral of Sidon gleaming across his chest. And beside the throne, a beautiful young woman in silks too fine and a smile too practiced. Acastus interrupts Valis. Now, you may be a goddess, my queen, but you fail to understand the hearts of your subjects. I alone know what is best for my people. Do not question me. We must focus on more practical concerns. And he holds his goblet a little tighter, and you can hear the sound of metal creaking under the strength of this man's grip. How do we rid our city of this plagued storm? The tiefling steps forward from the crowd, blue of skin, his horns polished, his smile not, and he bows deeply, and his eyes are locked on the goddess of wisdom. My king. And as he bows, he gestures towards the storm centurion. Gaius and I are of one mind. A sacrifice must be made to appease the Lord of Storms. He looks Valis directly in the eye as he rises and sticks his nose in the air. And so long as the temple of the pretender gods remains to stand within the walls of your city, the storm will batter your poor citizens into submission. The chamber grows colder. Valis rises from her throne, not quickly and not angrily, but much like a mountain deciding it has heard quite enough of the stream. The five gods are the only reason our people still draw breath. We forged the oath. The tiefling smiles. An oath, my lady, that you would do well to remember expires soon. The goodwill of my true forebears, and their patience runs out. Now, Acastus says with a dismissive hand, I'll not have anyone in court taunting my wife. And his eyes drift lazily to the woman beside him as he grips her tighter, and he says, "Dear Bella," pulling her down upon his lap, "what do you think? I would very much value the opinion of one of my most treasured advisors." The young woman startles, and her painted lips part. She glances towards Valis, towards the court, and then lovingly towards the king as he teases her neck. I don't know. Yeah, the people are suffering, and they say that 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 the ones Versi chose, they aren't far away, right? Perhaps you could send for them. I think I think that they'll like Ciri. I like Ciri. Hmm. He glances towards Valis. A truly wise idea indeed. Valis looks tired, not of politics and not of mortals, but of disappointment. And she stands and she says, "For centuries, I ruled this city alone." And her eyes fall upon Acastus and his concubine. "I sought to share my burdens with you, and it seems that even the gods may feel regret. Men once crossed the Cerulean Gulf for the honor of my counsel, and now my own husband prefers the advice of whores and fools." Without another word, she turns and walks from the throne room. No one dares to breathe until she is gone, and as the great doors close behind her, Acastus smiles, as though nothing of consequence has happened at all. And then your vision fades. Which of you lovely heroes would like to do this week's Week in Review?
Well, I guess Brian's doing it because I got a thing. We'll see if it'll work.
I
Ooh,
woke up
80s
sore
rock
in the
ballad.
wagon light. Taste of poison, thunder, and smoke that night. Jimpy sap still burning through my veins, and the first damn thing I see is everything changed. Eretria laughing with a Dragonlord, like the world didn't almost end before. Last thing I knew, she was watching Tanea's grin. Now she's asking Blue Scale Death if he wants coffee again. Anocles flat on the ground from the lightning breath. Tanea's damn near introduced to death. Those eyes mouthing off like he's 10 feet tall, while the dragon looked like he could eat us all. And Ciri just smiled like the king is called. Not a request, not really at all. Come nice or I drag your corpses there. Funny thing is, I think he was being fair, and I hated every word he said. But I hate him more the thought of dead friends in chains because I lost control. So I swallowed thunder whole. Now we walk the road to Mytros, leaving a story behind. And every mile feels like failure, burning holes across my mind. Cause I don't leave people helpless, I don't walk away from pain. But the world keeps asking heroes to survive another day. Eretria joke through all the danger. Tell your giant laser lizard thanks for not making me dinner. Dragon snicker gods help us all, and somehow that almost made it worse. Cause they're not monsters, not really, not like Sidon, not like her. They're soldiers wearing crowns they didn't earn, fighting wars while the whole damn world burns. And she keep flirting with Ciri while I'm trying to understand if she means it, if she's playing them, or if I just miss again. Kyra handed us some stupid magazine, 10 ways to make a guy fall for you. And everybody laughed but me, cause I still don't know what's true. And maybe I'm too focused on the fight, too blind to see what changes overnight. I carry worlds but miss the signs right in front of my eyes. Now we walk the road to Mytros, while the drought still scars my home. And every second that we're gone feels like leaving them alone. But we need allies, need their dragons, need the king, whether I like it
Memphis holds the gates and maps, the scholars and the fleets. In O's eyes, maybe Dragonlord true, but truth don't matter. From the streets, not yet. Not until the others see it too. Not until the false crowns crack in two. So we play the game, shake the hands, smile polite and follow plans, even if it tastes like ash. And gods, I wanted to fight, wanted King of Mytros in my hands, wanted lightning split the sky, wanted to remind that dragon what titans actually are. But Amphia was unconscious, Brontes was snoring in a pile of leaves, and Taneas could barely stand, so I walked. Because sometimes carrying the world means not swinging at the things you can destroy. We save enemies, we trust allies, we march toward kings we despise. And maybe that's wisdom, maybe it's compromise, maybe it's just survival dressed in noble disguise. But if we're gonna stop the end, if we're gonna survive the storm, then maybe the hardest battle is becoming something more than rage. So we walk the road to Mytros, tired heroes dressed in dust, dragon grief and bad decisions and impossible trust. And I still hear a story calling every night inside my head. But if saving this whole world means patience, then I'll bear that weight instead. Titan blood, heavy crown, hold the line, don't burn it down. Even when your hands shake, even when your heart breaks, keep walking.
Well done. Well done, Brian.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm proud of that one.
John, you're muted.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Wonderful. It was great. If anyone would like to follow that up with an actual verbal to catch up on what happened last week, I would appreciate it.
We killed the tree.
You did?
Killed the tree. After the fight, Dynamis passed out. Since the dragon didn't know what kind, but last time we fought something in the woods is when Gaius attacked us, so I piled Dragonlords to the ground because I can't touch Ozias. Which made Taneas get hit. And almost die, I think. I think it did I think he was at like 1 hit point after that.
Did like 111 damage, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think I would have been at 0. Well, no, I would have been at more than 0 because I would have took the curse damage from the thunder too. It would have downed me.
I think that would have been like 80 points. That's what we.
Yeah, he rolled it. Now it would have been probably my first death because it would have like instantly killed me on that breath weapon. I decided to go on his side. I moved across the thing to go stand by the Dragonlord because nope. And Ozias thought it'd be a good idea to try to talk him into, stopping what he was doing by order of the king to help him. At which point, under the threat of dragon again, and having his Dragonlord leader say that basically he would have killed us first and then just brought our corpses back. Kind of forced Ozias' hand a little bit into agreeing to go with him and ignoring the quest we were on. Even though he said he sent 2 Dragonlords, Ozias kind of gave him the look of like, yeah, okay. But eventually we were able to convince Ozias to, just kind of leave with them. But Anacles kind of made, everything a little bit easier and peaceful with the his magic pyramid spell that we all rested in. So they bonded over magic and things. And then Anacles was learning spells from him because he had a spell book, I think, right? Or something that he was learning from. So they were bonding over the shared love of magic.
Yes.
And then we were over through peaceful allied conversation. Ciri was telling us a whole bunch of stuff about Dragonlord stuff because Ciri was very much open under the concept of we're all allies, so why wouldn't I help you? So he was telling us that all the dragons that their Dragonlords have are male and not female, that Ciri has never hatched a dragon. And Acaestus does that. And Ciri also thought it was weird that Gaius' dragon is a girl and everyone else is a boy. But Ciri said he doesn't know too much about that. And every time he says Acaestus, he has to say that whole line every single time King of Casus is mentioned. Um,
Handsome,
and
strong, and
apparently Rub
handsome, strong, and wise.
Yeah, it's a lot. And apparently Rupram, from what we're gathering, is their leader, but he's also kind of like a no BS type guy. He'd rather just kill us if we can't cause too many problems for him, and then just res us back at the city because it was easier than trying to. So Siri's apparently the nice one, which is interesting because they all have the personality of wet paper bag. I don't say it to their face, but they all very much aren't actually personable as much as they're just. You can see their strengths are on the surface level, is as nicely as I can put that. But I guess they're kind of like their leaders, so I guess it kind of makes sense. I guess. How much more time do you need, DM? Because you said you needed time, so I'm just gonna keep talking until you're good.
Oh no no
Because
no no!
I'm
You're
running out of
perfect.
things
I
to
didn't
say.
need time.
Okay. Oh, I thought you needed time. I was just gonna keep talking.
Oh no, my prep
Pretty
time
much
this
it.
week got ate up, but I downed in. I turned on some rockin' music, and I made those 45 minutes count for everything that it's worth. We're good. So, dialing back in, you all have agreed to meet the king of the free world, King Acastus Arkelender, handsome, strong, and wise. And along the way, you have pitched a camp. At which point, you, Anocles, the great wizard, um, summoned a whole stinking pyramid.
I did.
Um, that is tailor made for each and every one of you. You were told that you were safe to take a long rest because Siri and his blue dragon, Legichthion, do not need to sleep.
Mm.
And they don't. In the night, as you stir, and you dream this dream given to you a second time by the Oracle, mind you. This is the second time you guys had that same exact vision. I don't know if you remember, but when you wake up, you see that Legichthion, Kianos, and Siri are awake and watching you closely.
I did make a point of Ozias went to bed early so that he could wake up early, hopefully catch the dawn, and see if maybe somehow the egg would respond to the dawn sunlight.
Mhm. All right. Anything else throughout the night? I know some of you don't sleep well.
I was talking to
Dynamis, you.
Kyra when we cut off
Ah, that's right. We
last
wanted
time.
to dial in on the Kyra conversation. So,
Yeah, my Discord or whatever stopped working right at the end, so we said we're gonna pick it up. Yeah, but I was talking to Kyra. But I guess Dynamis wakes up though, right? As I'm scooting over to Kyra.
nope. He will wake up right after.
Okay. Uh, I was in the middle of talking to Kyra, and I handed her that magazine she gave me, and I said it didn't work, and she was talking about some quiz.
She said that you, you didn't fill out the quiz on page 25. It's a 3-page quiz, and it gives you exactly your personality score so that you can match it up. You see, how you like your spaghetti and olives is incredibly important to how he likes his spaghetti and olives. There's a theory that's, and then she begins to explain the olive theory of relationships.
See where I'm from. We make it really simple. We just, you know, take the man, bring him back to the island, and now he's ours. And that's as simple as it goes. And when we're done, we just shove them wherever we put them.
Well, I've never once seen you try to grab him, bonk him on the head, and bring him to a cave.
You notice how I haven't been able to like actually land a hit on him. It'd make it a little impossible to drag him away tied up if I can't actually land a hit.
Get good, noob.
You know? I do. I,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what I find really works is if you're just the best with no contest, the boys just follow you around and they camp out in your yard, and then I guess eventually they could break into your house and steal your stuff while you're out saving the world.
That seemed very specific about the instruments. Do you know who took them?
We'll get to that cutscene later. Now, though, right now it's not about me and my larceny, grand theft, instrumento. No, no, no. And she grabs you by the hand. She goes, "This is about you and what's most important. Right now, you're fighting monsters and you're meeting gods and titans and kings and queens. But don't forget your heart, kid." And then she punches you in the jaw. Ow.
We should work on that. You should see Dynamis about how to throw a punch, because that... Man,
My brother's
that...
Pythor.
You should really learn how to throw a punch.
Why? My brother's Pythor.
They would never see it coming.
It's like why Osiris doesn't have perception. I don't need perception. I have an Eritrea. She doesn't need to punch. She has a Pythor.
Yeah, you know...
You do know that my dad is stronger than my brother, right? By like a lot.
I would imagine he'd have to be. He swings a hammer all day for fun.
It's like that dad strength thing. Like you wouldn't get it because you know you were cast aside by your parents, but dad strength is a real thing, and you could ask any normal kid about
Wow.
it.
Man. I'm gonna get a drink. Man, Kyra, that was a little...
You don't get it
Huh.
because my brother abandoned you, but
Yeah, you know, and then there's the whole, one of my allies, had a hand in murdering my mother, but,
No,
let's
he
bring all
didn't.
that up.
He
His
didn't
life
have
made
any
me-
hand in any of that. That's kind of the whole point.
Man, Kyra, are you feeling okay? Do you want some hot chocolate? Do you want me to make you
You
some hot
know,
chocolate? You seem like you
I
need
get a little
hot
grumpy whenever I
chocolate.
go home, especially because I have to fill out police reports, and they probably broke my windows, and Lord knows if it is who I think it is, then that means that all my cheese balls are gone, and I love my cheese balls.
Are you saying my dad broke into your place? Because I feel like he's the only one I know that would like steal food from your house.
Cheese balls.
I have a Pythor door.
You have a pipe. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll make
I don't know.
Kyra some hot
It might be
chocolate.
it might be a Dynamis door now too. I don't know how heavy that rock is.
Huh.
Dynamis, that's a mouthful. Maybe I'll call him Die Die. Maybe not. That's pretty bad.
Maybe not. No.
Nini.
No, let's not.
How about Nini?
Nope.
No. Oh man.
No.
He can't be Ninny. He
Work
can't
on
be
it.
Die Die. What was his mom thinking? At this rate, I'll just have to call him Brian. Ugh.
Or you could just come up with something unique for him that's unique for him.
That's a good idea. Unique. That's a good name. Yeah. Thanks.
you.
And she gives you a big hug, and she goes, "I'm gonna start calling him Unique.
Oh.
Unique.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call him Eunuch."
You know.
That's what you wake up to, Dynamis.
No, thank
Hand
you.
her hot chocolate. I just go somewhere else. Yup. That's enough, Kyra, for one night. I tried to bond with my aunt, and that went, almost well.
You notice that she's holding the murder flute tightly. Are you proficient in insight?
Which murder flute?
Her actual flute.
Oh,
The one that she
Not the one
only
she's been
plays when
sharpening
she...
in a corner.
It is rather sharp. It's the one that she plays when she's angry about things, like how real bards play lyre. Lyre.
The one she's sharpened in a corner with into a shiv.
Mhm.
Well, I heard eunuch, and then I heard her holding the murder flute. I wasn't sure.
Well, no wonder why you woke up, right?
Yeah.
That sure wake me up. Oh, hey, sweetie.
Mm, mm. Who pissed you off?
I get uptight when it's time to go home.
We're going to Astoria?
No, I live in Mytros. I have a house. I have a
What?
temple and a
No,
house.
we're Astoria. Why are we in a rock?
You know, I think that you should have a long talk with your friend Anacles, especially have him tell you about the part where he said that I'm uglier than my sister. Go get him, Tiger.
Ray, it's time to re-roll a new character.
No, I did that already. Thanks.
Come on. This one makes houses in the middle of the woods. Come on. This can we keep this one Dynamis? Come on.
I don't know. Maybe the next one
He
will be a
makes
paladin.
he makes teleporting like towers with personalized spaces. I have my name on a bunk. Okay, I've never even had a name on a bunk before. We don't have bunks where I'm from. That's not a thing.
What's a bunk?
Neri says
So I was
you
about
have
to
your name on that
Exactly.
bunk in the jail.
I mean, Jeffrey and I have a very good inconvenient friendship where I inconvenience him at work and convince him to let me go free of charge. In exchange, I get talk to Samocles the Euro guy and bring him euros on his lunch break.
He's
It's a
he's
win-win
your prison
relationship.
guard when you get drunk and get in fights and throw halflings around.
So we're in a prison?
No, she's talking about home adjacent.
Hmm.
Because we're headed to Mytros. Did you sleep really, really hard? Did you miss the whole we traveled bit?
I slept bumpy. It felt bumpy.
The camera cuts over to poor Schnuckelfeather, who's just laid out and panting.
Then there's Sir Borgie right next to it with a squeaky toy wanting him to play.
Oh, poor little guy. Sorry, buddy.
No, Schnuckelfeather will start cuddling you, Dynamis, as you go and hunt down the wizard.
I won't kill him. But I do go look for him.
Yeah, you can find Anacles. He's in the middle of a long rest.
It's weird. I fit through these halls.
Yeah, you don't even have to duck. Like, they have regular sized things, and then it's just like the center of the hallway just goes up to your height in a dome.
It's like
It's like
the
a
weird.
cutout.
It's like the Magic Man was thinking about you and your height when he built the house.
This cave is really convenient. It doesn't cause headaches.
See, you can't murder the magic man. He thought about you ahead of time to not give you a bump on your head every single time you walk through a doorway. I bet if you
Ahead
check the
of
bed, I bet the
time.
bed's actually your size. And not like one of those like Snow White and the Seven Dwarf beds where you have to like sleep on like six across sideways. You can't murder the magic man.
I would kill so many dwarfs if I slept across them sideways.
Yellow of the Mithril Mines takes note of this.
I didn't say I was gonna. I like dwarfs. I had that dwarf buddy who gave me the spicy sticks. And actually, I wrote his name down. Completely useless NPC that I kept in my notes.
Yeah, totally not important NPC at all.
Dynamis has a
Anyways,
sticky
this is
note
brought
with
to you
one
by
person's name on
Celsius.
it.
Dahlgren. And the big red reeds. Oh, and I have a fishing lure.
Yep.
I forgot
Any further role play before we go to sleep, close our eyes, and wake up?
I'm set.
You go to sleep, you close your eyes, you wake up before the dawn. Um, Ozias,
Mhm.
you stretch, and I imagine you're pretty excited.
That is a word.
Okay.
But I mean, to try and at least see if sunlight or if dawn's light or something might somehow affect this egg, um, and potentially help it along. Yes, for that, Ozias is very excited because for the first time he's gotten like a real hint on what might be the way forward.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Let me up your calendar to the proper date real quick.
Ozias is feeling a lot of emotions. I'm just not gonna lie.
There we go. Um, so you get up and you bring the egg. Tell me how you set this up. What's this look like? What's the ceremony gonna entail?
Well,
You can see Logichthion, Kianos, uh, watching you from the distance.
well, I think we established last time that the tower does have like an actual balcony, which, for convenience sake, I would say aims towards the east.
It
So
does
I
now.
would, yeah, middle of the night, the tower just rotates. Uh, but I would get the first off, pull out the egg, make sure it's like situated so it's held in place. Still remembering a little bit of like some of the things with um Kimadrax, where not only was he um bathed in, not only was his egg bathed in poison, but also in an actual quartz cradle. Um, Thinking, okay, this looks like some sort of crystalline structure. I used some of the quartz that came from the remains of the Gimpy tree that I had acquired, some of which to feed to Kimadrax, others just to for this purpose. I kind of nestle it up against the egg around its center, um, with the egg situated there, as I try to make sure there's a clear line of sight to the east where the sun is going to rise. And as it does, and as these crystals start catching the light, I try to rearrange them to kind of redirect the light as much as I can that might be passing through them towards this egg, almost like prisms. And I would even use my own powers to reshape them to make them a little bit more to kind of focus that light into the egg.
These quartz sing a strange song as you reshape them into something more valuable and more useful. Make me an intelligence check.
Use an inspiration on this, if I may. Do here, dare so. Just raw intelligence.
Yep.
God damn it.
You set this up in all the ways that you can. Um, but as the light hits the quartz, it refracts outwards instead of inwards. The shape's not right. And as the light of the dawn crests in these first rays hit into the egg, you feel like you have the right idea, but nowhere near the intensity required.
Mm-hmm.
Like giving a drop of water to a man dying of thirst.
Just not enough of a concentration. Um,
Right idea, but not quite the execution you're going to need.
Okay.
But other than that, you watch the sunrise, and it is a dark sunrise because in the distance you can see those storm clouds swirling over the city that you have visited time and time again.
I would use probably whatever remains of my morning to um, try and shape these, continue to shape these fragments of quartz. But I would listen to Spirits of Flame because I now am proficient in glassblowers tools to try and understand that structure using bringing heat into the shaping of these quartz as well to hopefully give myself a better chance given another opportunity. But that's how I would spend the rest of my morning.
Um, Perhaps seeking the knowledge of someone smarter than you, an expert in all things, such as this handsome fellow,
I was about to
or
say Tanias.
perhaps that handsome fellow, one of those blue-eyed boys, um, um, could assist you in this, especially because you are proficient in glassblowers tools now. Perhaps they could assist you in discovering what a lens is. Because I imagine Osiris
I
has no
would
clue what a lens is.
probably not.
Um, but as you keep working with the sunlight to try and focus its rays, you see a storm cloud blow over the sun, and it just stands there. And the rest of the clouds continue to move, except the one in front of the sun, which just sits there.
Just kind of stare at it. I'm just like, really? You're going to be that petty, grandfather? I will eventually uh, find probably Tanias, um, and because this feels more like a mechanical issue, and my greatest known mechanic happens to be my Myrmidon general, so
Yeah.
I will bring this up with my Myrmidon general.
As you come back, you see Siri has started to engage in a morning constitutional because a strong body is the perfect housing for a strong mind.
Hmm. Damn it! Why does it? Do we have to have so much in common?
Yeah. And you
There's
see that
still
he
this.
is also.
I was gonna say, there's still just in Ozias this mindset of this is a very very bad like introduction that we had to each other. But you're kind of an okayish guy, but then you also struck my general with a bolt of lightning.
You could ask him why. He's right there. But you see that he has developed what looks like uh, belts that he places on Legiction, and Legiction is pretty much it's resistance bands made for a
Resistance
dragon.
fans, okay.
And he is using a similar system. Um, and you see his are wrapped around a large branch of a tree, and as he comes down, the large branch of the tree bends. He's much stronger than he looks.
Mm-hmm.
And this is him outside, mind you. He's not dressed like this. He's dressed like this.
Mm-hmm. 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 Well, fine.
Ah, the dawn
I,
arises, and so does the heroes. Greetings, I
yes,
trust you
good.
rested well.
Yes, we rested quite well. I see you are a man of early morning constitutions as well.
Absolutely. And then he drops that line. A strong body is the perfect housing for a strong mind.
Swap to Draconic briefly and just say, God damn it, why does he have to be so agreeable?
It
Ugh.
is a shame for a man to die and not know the strength that his body is capable of?
Yes. May I join you?
I would enjoy that thoroughly, and he will give you a resistance band.
I will take it. I will follow his instructions. I will, of course, give him the standard warning of please avoid direct physical contact. It hurts.
Oh, yes, the curse. It's quite unfortunate that
Yes.
you had a run-in with that creature. I've heard tales of it.
What creature?
The Mytos.
The Mythos. I have I ever heard of this creature?
Nope.
I have not heard of such a creature.
Oh, I had only assumed that your curse was a side effect of a run-in with the Mytos. I will update my records.
Could you tell me about this creature, this Mythos?
It's a monster much like you. Anything it touches turns to solid gold. He tells you that it's spelled Midas.
Interesting. Do you perchance know if there are any stories of the things that it turns to gold turning to dust, and then the dust flying
No,
off in a
solid.
particular direction? It just turns them solid. Interesting.
Which, that direction wouldn't happen to be southwest, would it?
I reach over, I break off a branch from a bush, hold it up as it transmutes, and then I let it go. The dust flows off in the direction that it always does.
Southwest.
Southwesterly.
Supposedly, the island this creature inhabits is that direction somewhere. If one could fly or sail, though none can sail on the Cerulean Sea. Though I notice that you have a very particular armor that your magic grants you. That grants you the gift of flight. How lucky you are.
Yes, though it's not necessarily armor.
Is it not? And he puts a hand on Legichthion and he goes, would you not call it scale armor? And he smiles at the poorly executed joke.
Ozias makes this face. Don't laugh. Just in his head, he's saying, "Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It's a stupid joke. Don't dignify it." That is very clever. Uh, but it is my raw flesh, my skin, when I am changed.
Hmm. Curious.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this Midas? You say it is on an island to the southwest, typically.
Yes, it's called the Island of Gold. I imagine that your bard would know the stories better than I. And he points over where you see Neri and Corinna and Eritrea and Kyra all watching and giggling.
Can we help you?
Already helped enough, thanks.
We're just
All right.
pre-workout stretching. It's fine. And I'll just like
Yeah, so out of nowhere, they all have yoga mats.
absolutely, absolutely. They're all pink because they're all Kyras. I imagine Kyra
Yeah.
on her pink. Yeah.
Out of the tiny pink backpack of holding, yes.
Oh, I imagine we
It's
used
like-
them before too. Whenever Kyra and I were and Guile were watching the guards train, so I imagine this is kind of similar to when we were watching the scouts, except it's we just kind of angle our yoga mats a certain way.
To the island of gold and the Midas. But it remains solid. Interesting. Thank you, Siri. That is actually tremendous help. Um, I will inquire with my allies at the more opportune moments. In the meantime, perhaps yes, if you could show me how to use these resistance bands.
He will.
I begrudgingly train with Siri in the morning.
All right. Anything else for you guys in the morning before you pack up and continue your forced march? Well, less of a forced march. He did let you guys go to sleep.
I'll check in with Neri because I haven't really
Encourage
actually
march.
talked to her since she was drunk. Just ask how she's doing, I guess. I'm used to her being quiet, so I don't really actually know what to say to her.
She is eager to speak with you.
Oh boy.
And as she talks, she holds your hand and she rests her head on your shoulder. She tells you about all the fun that she had in a very tender moment, and she tells her how excited she is that she gets to whip the mess out of Corinna. And it reminds her so much of your childhoods. Her childhood, your... How do we pluralize that? Yeah, your childhoods.
Our childhoods? Yeah.
Well, you can say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Third person plural possessive pronouns.
If you're saying it, it'd be as our childhood, as in the collective.
I'll take it. It reminds her of our childhood. And she can hear her mom coming out of her own mouth.
A little scary how you do that, actually. It's starting to worry me a little bit, Neri.
She tells you Corinna split her first arrow.
She'll be using a chakram in no time then.
2 weeks late.
No, well,
She told me she was an archer on day 1. She couldn't even hit what she was aiming at.
we all start somewhere, right? I mean, we all weren't.
She sits up straight and she quotes her mother and she says, "An Amazonian aims her arrows with a map."
She wasn't born as an Amazonian. You gotta give her a little bit of credit. I mean, you could split an arrow by the time you could pick one up. I mean, that's a little different when you have, your mom.
I was the third best.
Yeah. Second place. Damn it.
She lays her head back on your shoulder and she says, "It's okay." We don't have to tell them that part. And then she will gossip with you about boys. And she will trash talk Peter. Excessively. She tells you how he gave her a lily pad flower because she floats above all the trash in the river.
I mean,
Then she tells
He's
you how
trying to be
horrible it
creative?
is because it's so stupid she'll never forget it.
You got to give him some points for, you know, creativity there. I mean, he's gonna be creative. He would like Themis, okay? He would like being bossed around by he would like it. He
I
would
would
do
like
well
to
there.
take him to Themis. Then he could be someone else's problem.
You know, and he would enjoy it. He would probably thank you for it. Can you imagine what he would do if he? I don't actually know how far he'd get into Themis. Do you know how far he'd get into Themis when he realizes all the Amazonians are topless there?
She laughs. But it's a returns him to Neo. um, but yeah, it's a tender moment between you and your life mate. Um, you know that connection that has been missing for a long time.
I'm gonna
That
tell her about the possible date on Friday with Siri and tell her I might need her help with part of it.
with. Are you sure it's with Siri?
Mhm. Yeah.
That
Yup. I'm gonna turn my back to the dragon and the with the probably higher passive perception than me, and in Amazonian sign language say, "I'm gonna need you to pick a fight with me."
Yeah, I mean, if you speak the hand language, it's very easy for her to read, and she says, "Orders accepted, both of them. Deliver Peter the thief to
Huh?
Themis, and I'll punch you in the nose."
Gotta
Should we
make it
practice
believable though.
now? I should probably practice now. And she gets up and she puts her hands up.
I mean, she can try. I mean, if she wants it, it'll make me feel better. You gotta make it believable though.
She gets up and she does that really slow sort of aiming punch at your nose. And then she goes off and runs and starts yelling at Corinna.
Oh, well, she's having a good morning.
She grabs a pot and starts clanging it. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's not a bugle, at least.
She throws the pot at Corinna. Corinna gets hit in the face. She goes, "Tomorrow you'll catch it."
I'll shout to Kren. It could be worse. It could be the basilisk. Neri's mom used to throw basilisks at us until we woke up.
If you can't catch a pot, you can't catch a chakram.
Oh,
And Kyra says,
I walk
"Yeah,
away.
if you dodge a wrench, you dodge a ball. I want to play this game." And Kyra goes, hangs out with him.
I'm gonna walk away as Leto and Neri starts acting like her mom, gives me PTSD from all the times I was tormented
You see Kyra in
with
this
objects.
strange chair with wheels on it like a chariot, a red blanket over her lap. Suddenly she has very long and stringy hair, and she's pulling wrenches out of somewhere. And she's yelling about the 5Ds. Um, all right, so you get up, you guys pack up your camp, and you head on the road to Mytros. Anything you want to say to each other before you get there? Are we going to time skip the 4 hours it takes you to get to Mytros today?
I stop by Tanias and I ask him. I do ask him about possibly making lenses, and I explain what I'm trying to do.
When you explain your goal, he says, "Oh, that is a simple lens. I think that I'm out of papyrus, but if I had the piece, I could show you the shape that you need. I use something similar in one of my inventions."
All right. We probably have paper somewhere, right?
He
I
just
go over to
happens to be out
Anacles, I
east. So.
pull a piece of paper out from his backpack, and I hand it to Natanias.
Papyrus is made from a plant. It turns to gold.
But it's a dead plant!
It is now.
It's not alive!
No,
We established I turn living things!
you get a hold of it, you do, and he draws you what looks like a focusing lens. He says, it's the same design. This is actually the same design that Siri uses upon his own face.
Those weird, strange metal things.
They're called
he has on there.
spectacles.
Spectacles. Interesting. That explains why there's the glass there. I thought he was just trying to look cool and edgy.
I imagine that it's used to improve his eyesight at far distances, almost making it comparable to how a dragon would see. They're known for being able to perceive things quite well, yes?
That makes sense. I can perceive quite a few things within 30 feet of me right now.
Hmm.
Like how Dynamis keeps pulling things out of his backpack to eat, and he thinks no one notices it. But all right. If we get an opportunity,
Have you, on a
Yes.
different note, have you thought about what you're going to say to the heir of Acastus? To the heir of Arcalander. He says to the heir of Arcalander.
it sort of depends on what he's summoning us for. But
Well, you have 4 hours to think about it. I imagine that while we're in Mytros, one person that you might want to look up would be the Master of Coin, Terran.
Terran, the Master of Coin.
You're quite familiar with his great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. His name is Terran Nerdagan.
That's
I think he might be the only person in the world with more money than Stanislaus. Stesanor.
possibly.
Ignore
Why do you
the
think
F
I
in
should?
there.
Why do you think I should consult him?
Uh, because he is the heir of Adonis Nerdagan.
I understand that part. I just checking in, just popping in, saying hi.
Hello, I saw your ancestors' hands. I am the heir to. I am the Dragonlord, first among the Dragonlords. Dragon, Lord, and Dragon, or something.
First
not good at
dragon and
speeches.
lord. Very well. Then it might be a good
It
idea.
would be great if you gave me your money so that I could raise an army.
That is a very good. That's a very good reason to talk to him. Very good reason to talk to him. I will take
Your
that under
ancestors
consideration.
swore an
Thank you.
oath to the one who named me Dragonlord. Give me your money, or something. If I was good at this, then you wouldn't need. You wouldn't need to be. I don't know.
You've been spending too much time with Peter. I can hear a Peter argument when I hear it.
You know, that's a pretty. We should just send Peter to his house. Then you'll have all of his money.
Peter becomes my minister of acquisitions. But all right, Terra Nero Dagan, Master of Coin. He would have been. He's Aesop's family then too, isn't he?
Yes, that would be the person he was referring to. Yes. Kyra, whenever she sees all of you working out, she goes, "That's good. That's great, boys. This will look awesome on the album cover. Keep up the hard work."
the Dragonlord band. And it's just a picture of us using these resistance bands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, we'd carry on. See if I can shape one of these quartz into that lens as we're traveling.
Tanias will give you the help action when the time comes.
Gotcha.
All right. So nope, gone. Okay. Let's see. That is all the talking I think that you guys wanted to do, right? Anacleus, you've been real quiet. What are you doing in the morning?
Well, Anacles, he does stay in his kind of sectioned off area, his little room. He spends the night copying the spell, gets his 4 hours, because elf. But when he hears everybody stirring, mostly for when that pot got thrown, he comes out in a long, flowy, thin kind of bathrobe thing that's not exactly tied correctly, and simply walks over to the breakfast area and begins eating, and kind of distracted, almost strutting, not strutting. It's very just kind of there in his home. But the people he kind of wanted to talk to are a little sleepy at the moment, so.
Okay. Well, I mean, eventually they will wake up.
Yeah, like next week.
Oh, I see what you mean. Those people.
He means Brontes and Amphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because they still got the heroes narcolepsy. Imagine Anacleus is just
Heroic
that guy
narcolepsy.
whenever everyone's like staying over for like the whole big family and the one guy just gets too comfortable at the guest house. He walks down like in his like boxers in the bathroom, like, like nothing happened, just like reaches over the breakfast table with everyone sitting there, just like nothing, like we're just, whenever someone says make yourself at home, Anacleus just like gets in his boxers and his robe and starts walking around in his house shoes.
Oh yeah.
It's very cat.
Mm-hmm. In total control of the space. It's his. He's okay with it.
Yeah. All right, so you guys head back onto the road. Let me grab this here. Nope, not Malathiel. Nope, not St. Michael. Here we go. Here we go. Handsome. Handsome, strong, and wise. Let us see here. Here we go. Beautiful. So, did it work? Yeah, it worked. Here we go. I just wanted to give you guys this. This is what I feel like the morning went like for you guys. Where's the art channel? And if you want to see our spicy meme chat, join the Discord. Ha ha ha. Kyra says fixed it.
Freaking great. All right.
But you guys head to Mytros. As you approach the city of Mytros, you are reminded of its immense scale. Its walls and temples sprawl across the foundations of Mount Volcan, and its great harbor stretches for miles across the coast. This is the shining, glimmering jewel of Thylea, the bastion of mortal civilization. But something is wrong. Massive, swirling, Black clouds loom over the city, the wind battering its ships and tearing at its banners. Howling gales greet you as you draw closer to the city gates, and it becomes difficult just to put one foot in front of the other. Winds blowing 90, 100 miles an hour. The centurions at the royal gate urgently beckon you into the city as the torrential rain hammers down. Glancing up at the sky, you notice that something ominous has materialized within the spinning eye of the hurricane. It is the scowling visage of Sidon, Lord of storms, Lord of time, Lord of all. His angry eyes rove and scan across the city until they abruptly lock onto you. This titan conjures a crackling white bolt of lightning and hurls it at you. Roll initiative against Sidon.
Oh God.
While
I already know
I
we're
put you on a
losing.
battle map.
That. My token. Where's my token?
Brace for a storm.
Oh.
Let
I need to
us
give myself
here. Let's go here. Let's get you onto the map. And let's see. I need all of you, huh? Nerds.
That would be helpful.
Party camp. And
Oh my God, I've rolled really well. How did I roll well? I never roll well.
I mean, I am assured that Roll20 dice are completely balanced in all things.
I rolled a 19.
Sure, totally, completely
I
balanced.
actually rolled
all
bad
the
this time on initiative. I rolled a nat 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
Let us see here. Here we go. Okay, so let me give you some new turns so that you can see things. We've got Dynamis at a 17. We've got Eritrea at a 21. Add turn.
Me too, I get to add a d8.
22. Blam. Blam. Ozias is... Where's Ozias?
21.
I need to find your token is all. Ozias is a 21. Anocles got the 25. Good for you, Mr. Wizard.
Yay!
Where the heck is your token? There it is. Ed turn. And then Tanias. Got a 16.
Everybody, enjoy that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Nice.
What do we got?
Nice.
What are we looking at?
Somebody goes before Eritrea.
That. Yeah.
Rolled a 2.
Oh no.
I rolled a
well,
nat 1 and a 2.
You know, it's really funny. The book says that the hero who rolls the highest in initiative gets targeted with a lightning bolt. So,
That's
Ray,
not me.
Anocles,
You
I
can
need
have it,
you
buddy.
to make a dexterity saving throw against the lightning god Smite.
I generally refuse.
Oh, I have to be the
Look,
god's favorite or
10.
something, because maybe
Lightning
that could have been
gods
me.
Smite. Fools in a 10-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw DC 30 or take 160 lightning damage and 66 thunder damage. If a cretin fails this save by 5 or more, it is also paralyzed for 1 minute. A sacrilegious peon paralyzed this way may make another save at the end of each of their pathetic turns. Bow before me, Lord of all.
Sounds like Gaius wrote this.
And then who rolled last? Tanias
Not
rolled
me.
last. Oh shoot.
Oh no.
Again?
Since we're on the board there, Tanias and Ozias need to make a dexterity saving throw.
God, I get to do this at advantage. Not that it'll matter.
Ozias, you take 149 lightning damage and 56 thunder damage.
I'm pretty sure I'm unconscious. I blast even through my temp.
Can't I use my axe to absorb that?
I don't know.
He is within 10 feet of me.
I'm
I
with
think,
yeah.
what's Brontomachius say?
Do I have a thing that says it?
Yeah, it should be under the Brontomachius thingy. Scepter of Thingamajigget, Scepter of Who's What's It.
Oh, it's gonna be in here, not on my sheet.
Oof, Anocles, I think that insta-kills you.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Well.
No, I would've did a thing.
When a creature or effect within 30 feet deals lightning damage, the axe automatically absorbs it.
Mm-hmm.
If another creature's target, the lightning is redirected in a straight line to the axe, nullifying the effect.
Anocles, you
While
don't die.
absorbing the energy, you are immune to the lightning damage you would have taken.
Okay, pick one. Anocles or Tanias and Ozias.
I'm taking the first one, so it would have been Anocles.
Well, they both strike at the same time. But, okay, Anocles, you are not dead.
Yay!
Ozias and Tanias, however, get blasted with this lightning at the same time.
Holy.
Krakathoom! As he chooses to use one of his low damage actions. After the lightning strikes, the storm continues, but the face in the storm is gone, and you can hear laughing on the wind. You guys are in initiative. Anocles, what do you do?
It's not how that worked, Anna, please. I'm still figuring things out. Hang on.
Ozias, are you dead?
No. With
That didn't
temp,
insecure you?
I had... No. With temp, I had extra 28 temp. So, how much is the total
From
damage?
what?
From being an earth elementalist.
Nice.
I wake up
It
with
was
temp.
149 lightning and then 56 thunder. If you're not resistant to either of those, that would be 205 damage.
Okay, take off 28 points of damage. What does that leave us at?
177.
My
177
max is...
divided by 2.
That's still a lot.
It's a lot.
That's 88.5. Is it higher than 88?
It is not. My maximum HP is 98.
You are not insta-dead. Okay, that's good.
Oh, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Dragonlord! You just took a sight-on smite to the face, buddy, and lived.
I have an
Oh,
abusive
man.
family. My grandpa just smacked me for no reason.
You know,
So,
apparently
Anocles,
that's
what
how
do you
Titans
do?
say I love you, because Dynamis' grandfather also, smacked him, so...
Yeah, but I got
Welcome to
bigger.
the family.
A very abusive family.
So, Anocles, what do you do?
Go inside.
He said not.
You just run into to take cover somewhere? Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
Eritrea, what do you do?
Zyphos is gonna fly and baby bird a potion to Ozias because he would have come back on the break. And I will
Zyphos
go
needs to
heal
make
Ozias.
me an athletics check, please, if he's going to fly.
Oh yeah,
Walking
because it's
speed.
90-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, but as a saving throw, just to check.
Ah,
21.
I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
21.
he's not proficient. 21 will allow him to fly this turn as he flies over and gives Ozias 10 health.
Well, his walking speed's 10, so I don't think it would have even half speed with flying would have been better than.
Ozias, you wake up with a mechanical bird above you going.
Ah! I don't like machines. I don't care how many times he saved me. He's creepy.
That's what he does. What do you do, Eritrea?
I'm gonna heal Nias
With?
wounds. Good old faithful Cure wound.
All right, that'll take him out of death saves. That'll take you. You can roll 2d8 and add your wisdom to it. That'll take you guys out of initiative order.
I really want to get to level 10 now. I desperately need level 10. We should get inside somewhere. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. I have gold lightning bolts now going down my arms.
Let me get you to the map of the city of Mytros. Well, first let me check this map to make sure I don't have anything stupid on it. It's been a while since I looked at it. Okay, let us see here. Looks good to me. Oh, nope, gotta hide her. Ha ha ha. Boom! There she is. The shining beacon of civilization that you can totally see. Now.
Yeah, totally can see it.
Now?
I see a black screen. I saw an edge.
You say you shouldn't see a black screen anymore.
I see a black screen. Oh, there it is. Actually, it's put me way down south. Holy crap.
The city of Mytros.
Da, 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 da.
You all are over here.
Mildly scorched.
Mildly scorched. Siri escorts you and brings you to where you see waiting at the city gates. There is a man on a bronze dragon, a smaller bronze dragon, and he says, Tarkin, escort these immediately to King of Mytros. I have some business I must take care of. I bid you adieu. And he and Legiction fly straight up into the eye of the storm. The smaller dragon rider says, I am Lieutenant Tarkin, captain of the Dragon Riders. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the castle, Mr. And he rolls a
Ozias.
fame dice. And he says, yeah, it's really you. You're going to save us, right? The heroes of the Heartlands.
That is the plan, yes.
Look, look, and he looks down at the dragon, and he says, it's a Dragonlord. And the dragon looks at you quizzically.
Just because it feels like reflex.
And as it sniffs you, it instinctually bows its head in your direction.
Oh. I give him a little nod.
He stands up straight, turns around, takes off in the wind. Leading the way.
Wait, I thought you were going to escort us. I thought you were going to escort us.
They are. I said he's leading the way.
I know. I was just like thinking, oh, he got so like overwhelmed that he just flew off, thinking, haha, I met a Dragonlord. Wait, I was supposed to do something. It's a very winding city.
That was actually done by design in ancient cities, especially to get to palaces and such. It was a defense against invasion.
Yeah.
But you'll notice that in all the city maps in this game, and that's an on-purpose thing. But you pass. You can barely make out the city in light of the storm. You think you catch for a second a glimpse of Pythor Butt as you see the back of the Colossus of Pythor.
Please don't tell me it has an actual like giant cloth wrapped around him that is freely floating.
It is a giant real cloth that is freely floating in the wind. And Pythor assures you that it's proportional.
I close my eyes. I don't. I need to write a strongly worded letter to my father about this.
It was made by Vulcan. It'd be you'd be writing to your grandfather.
It was made by Vulcan. He made both of them.
I have questions that I don't. Oh, why?
Grandpa, why? Why would you? Why not?
I feel like we're all asking our grandfathers a bunch of different things in this episode. We should just leave them all alone.
The grandpas need a song. It seems like because they're all just doing something weird.
All of our grandfathers are traumatizing us. Mine
Yeah.
traumatizes me with a bolt of lightning. Yours it smacks you in the mountains. Yours makes a statue of your father.
I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just
Ugh.
just think about us in close enough range to be third party traumatized by your grandparents.
There we go. Look, it's Mytros soldiers.
Does it feel less weird as the third party, Anacles, or does it feel worse, knowing that we've just accepted this as weird normal?
It's odd, I would say. Uncomfortable a little bit, but you kind of get used to it.
Okay, I'll take it. Almost endearing, or kind of like, man, I feel sorry for you guys. You guys need therapy.
You bet. Pat you on the shoulder.
Let us hear. No, where's my picture? Here
That's
it
by the
is.
Mytros version of Olive Garden. Their policy is we treat you like family. No one is there.
Yeah. Nope.
That was funny. I love it.
Oh man.
But you see, this city is being destroyed by the storm. You see collapsed homes, flooded streets, as you are ushered into the great palace of Mytros. Even the temple of the five gods, located here-ish, is closed. Right there, yep. Temple of the five gods. And this is the great palace. Pixel bandits? Who dares send pixel bandits? Oh, that meme chat's so spicy. Here we go. She didn't get to see this. So, Kyra said she fixed the picture. There's the picture. But you guys go into the Great Palace. Mhm. Centaurians escort you through marble colonnades. Is it under Mytros sites? Nope. Is it under... Oh yeah, Palace. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Uh-huh. All right, everything's ready for you guys. Do you guys have any strategizing before you enter the storm-battered gates of the palace? Here, I'll set you up on this incredibly beautiful map by Lovecraft, Love Maps, as a placeholder. I said...
You mean this one we can't see?
Incredibly beautiful map. It's a placeholder.
Oh, I was gonna cast enhanced ability on myself before we get in here. That's what it was.
Let's see. Nope, no Amphia, get lost. Brontes, nope, no Brontes, get lost. Dynamis, Eritrea, Ozias, and Mr. Talkative himself.
Tanias, could you, we should probably heal up before we go in there.
I'm so tired of this. 44 points of health to you.
Okay.
36 points of health to you.
660, that puts me at 90. And that'll do.
That
I'm good with
okay.
missing out on 8 points. I'm good with missing out on 8 points. I'm good with that.
39 to him.
If we take a short rest, I might ask him to stab me just to top me off, but right now, that's good.
no. I need a new job. I can't
What do you
believe I
mean?
graduated college for this.
You get plenty of money, and you get plenty of practice.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
So are you. Peter! Give it back!
All right, you are casting Enhance Ability. Which one? Are you casting Bear's Endurance, Bull's Strength, Cat's Grace, Eagle's Splendor, Fox's Cunning, or Owl's Wisdom?
It's the charisma one. I think that's Eagle Splendor. It's the charisma one.
It is Eagle Splendor.
Yeah, charisma, because we're down a Brontes. And Brontes come back.
Yep. Anything else to prepare? Any plots or plans as you guys stand at the outside getting battered by this storm? Ozias, are you going to be a dragon or a man?
I'm going to stick with being a man for right now.
You got it. Can't just ask somebody if they're going to be a man.
It's 499. You can't ask questions like that, okay? But yeah, I will be in my normal humanoid form. As I choke on my own spit.
Do we smell bad? We've been fighting without. Can the wizard prestidigitation us to smell better? I feel like Acasis might take this as an insult.
I always smell good. What are you talking about? I don't know. Inocles, are you able to make everyone else in the party smell tolerable?
Not like we've been on the road for hours and fighting every monster in the forest.
Dripping wet and yeah.
It smelled like burnt hair.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts.
He's not gonna. I don't want him to think that where this is how this is what he's worthy of a greeting, because he might take this the wrong way. He's gonna take everything we do the wrong way, but I don't want to encourage or give him any ammunition.
All right. Yes, I can do this. And he casts prestidigitation on everybody. Dynamis a couple of times just because of size.
You got it.
It only covers 5 foot
Quantity.
squares.
Quantity. Oh no.
Are we in an interior waiting area?
You can be. Like, you guys are at the edge in the precipice.
And I also take some time and I dry everyone's clothes real quick using ways of air and ways of water.
You got it. Easy enough. So you take a minute to prepare yourselves. You're dressed in your battle armor as usual?
No. I feel like that's been the wrong message if I come in with every single weapon I have.
Are you changing in the middle of in this atrium?
Amazons, am I right?
I was gonna say, I flashed Gaius. I feel like I don't really care at this point. I mean, also I'm Amazon. We walk around not in any clothes at all and back home, so this isn't. One of you guys is like my brother. Dynamis probably turns around, and I mean. Brontes isn't here, so I'm not gonna get smited by Versity. I feel like this is a pretty okay situation.
You could probably stand behind Dynamis. He's basically a wall.
Yeah, see, I feel like this is okay. Yes, I'd probably change into not my battle clothes because I don't want him to think
go
that
stand
I'm
next to
coming at-
Dynamis and take your clothes off. That'll go great.
No. Look. Just because she
La
can't
Media
throw a
says
punch
this
doesn't
is
mean
my
she
kind
can't
of party.
stab me. Just because she's not gonna stab me.
Media joins you for emotional support.
I know.
And
I'm a Steeler man or something.
Enocles will stand in between you and the party and spread his wings out. There, problem solved.
Appreciate it. Simple solution.
I know you said wings, but for a second I was like, oh, he's part peacock now.
The tail.
Did I ever tell you guys about the peacock rocker I played? Remind me, I'll tell you that story one day.
Okay.
Peacock rocker.
I suppose for now, again, while this changing is all occurring, I suppose we should just for now listen to what he asks of us. In the meantime, from the vision we saw, it looks like they want us to find a solution to the storm.
I mean, the best bet is to take it and then try to bargain for a boon after we do it. I mean, stopping the storm would fix the Astoria problem with the no rain thing. So I mean, it's kind of at our interest to fix this problem anyway. We just got to make him think that it's a grand offer that he gave this job to us instead of someone else. He really likes flattery. Also, make sure you thank him for sending the Dragonlords to try and help Astoria, even though they didn't really do anything, because he'll like that too.
Okay. Wait, you want me to speak?
I mean, I guess I'm speaking then. I can do it. I've met him a few times. You know, you just gotta make him think that he's bad. It's pretty easy. Also, don't mention Bella. Uh, it's common. It's common, but no one really mentions Bella. You'll see. We all know it's weird. You don't actually mention Bella though. Out. Yeah.
Right. Right. Who? Who's Bella? I don't know a Bella.
Yeah, you just kind of pretend that whatever Castus does is kind of the best thing ever. It's kind of what you.
Right.
And you were never normal as us. I can't even give you any examples.
I do normal things.
You're best friends with the king. Like you're best friends with the God King. It's not even like, oh, you know that one guy, you know, that's like super popular. You were the best friends of the most You guys were the most popular guys in the city.
Not by choice.
You were the popular. It's like, oh, that one popular guy. That's like, no, you
I was the
can't
popular
even give you a
guy.
reference. You were the popular guy.
I'm the guy that everyone has a poster of. Join the Scouts.
Yes.
Whether you join or not,
Yeah.
everyone has that poster.
It wasn't because they were joining the Scouts. Killing off of that. But yeah, no. I
It's
mean,
like
I'll
the
talk.
album
I just
cover.
absolutely.
Exactly.
There's a profit.
All right. So I am taking
play
points.
nice with the Castus.
Or you're
I
taking
can also
points.
take point if you need to. I can take point if you need to. But he's probably going to address you because you claim yourself as the leader of the Dragonlords.
I claim to be the leader of the Astorian Dragonlords.
I would navigate that carefully.
That's
I
actually a
don't know
pretty
how he's
smart
gonna
way to
take
go
that.
about that.
Yeah,
Is a really
I'm
smart
not. I'm
way.
not undermining his
Okay.
authority. I'm not claiming higher authority. I'm claiming an authority in a different region of the world.
Parallel authority. That's
Yeah.
pretty
That's a
clever,
good way to
Mason.
do
I
that.
gotta
Go with
give you that.
Let's go with that. That'll work well because that'll work pretty well.
Ozias,
What are we gonna do about the?
Eritrea, just remember, a few kings have worked so tirelessly to ensure every room knows that they're strong, handsome, and wise.
Very good point.
Good point. And this
What are we gonna do about the? And I point to Dynamis. What are we gonna do about him?
Oh, right. He's a Titanborn.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe see how things go.
You're in charge of snacks. Last time when we were with Graxus, I kept having to feed Dynamis snacks to keep him from doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to. You're in charge of the snack bag.
All right. Eritrea passes Osiris a
If
bag.
if he starts to get hungry, you got to give him the big food and the big reward food, like the beef jerky and stuff. Otherwise, just hand him like chips and popcorn until like he gets to get really angry. Then you give him like jerky and like the real good stuff.
Right. Uncle, remember, the more you behave, the more treats you get.
oh man. You guys.
Oh no. Fucker, I'd find out. Oh no. Oh no.
All right, so you guys ready to enter the throne room?
Mm-hmm.
And just to remember, you two, if you need help, I'm here. But this is. I do want to talk to the queen, but it can be later.
Okay, so
Right.
you guys open the doors and it's 10:15. Let's take our break.
Okay.
So
Seriously?
we will take our break, and when we come right back, we will discuss the meeting that happens inside the throne room. Thanks for tuning in. Keep tuning in. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. This has been CEN, your collective entertainment network. We'll see you soon.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey, yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh, used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over, babe.
I was on shows
Once upon a time, now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens all. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Horn hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragon somewhere feeling me. That bond's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I'm proved now. Call me Bronis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, 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 yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey, yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
Who's that walking through the rain? Oh, used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over, babe.
I was on shows
Once upon a time, now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens all. Thunder try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragon somewhere feeling me. That bond's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey! Who's that walking through the rain? Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah. Who's that walking through the rain? Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute riff laid over bass. I was on shows once upon a time. Now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life, I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens off. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragon somewhere feeling me. That bond's still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey! Who's that walking through the rain? Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah! my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute rivulet over bass. I was on choke once upon a time. Now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life. I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens all. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That thought still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise. Yeah, that's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh, no, 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 nothing on Oh, yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, 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 yeah. Hey! Who's that walking through the rain? Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah. Who's that walking through the rain? Who's that walking through the rain? Oh. Used to wear a mortal name, dragon fire in my veins. Lost my love, but not my soul. Storm still burning in my bones. Yeah, I fell, but I ain't done. Thunder only needs one drum. You can knock me to the ground, but you can't stop this sound. Yeah, pan flute rivulet over bass. I was on choke once upon a time. Now I let that lightning rhyme. She gave her life. I took the breath, turned my sorrow into death. I said, thunder got a groove now. Clap your hands, feel a boom now. When the dragon hears my call, he gon' shake the heavens all. Thunder got a groove now. Thirsty saw it somehow. Prophecy can't hold me down when this storm is in my sound. Ooh, they try to target me in the fight. See the rhythm, know I'm right. Inspire hearts, lift them high. Watch their courage multiply. I ain't reckless, I ain't wild. I just play it smooth and style. But when that horn section hits, even fate gotta admit. Band drops to bass plus drums. Wait a minute. You thought the storm was finished? You thought sacrifice would end me? Nah. She turned me into music. And music don't die. Hard hit. Take it to the bridge. Oh, thunder got a groove now. Let the heavens move now. Dragging somewhere, feeling me. That thought still true now. Thunder got a groove now. I ain't lost, I prove now. Call me Bronnis, hear me rise. Storm with rhythm in disguise.
That's right. Storm don't break me. Storm remade me. Woo! Oh no, 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 man, oh no. Oh yeah. Horn blast finish. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Hey!
Who's that walking through the rain?
Yeah, back in Barnes Vegas. Hey! Yeah.
Who's that walking through the rain?
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to Odyssey of the Dragonlords, brought to you by us at CEN, your collective entertainment network. Whenever we left off, our great heroes were just about to enter into the royal throne room of Mytros for the very first and maybe last time ever. I don't know how this campaign's going to play out. Who knows? But definitely the first time ever. And you guys have plotted, you have planned, you have changed your clothes and costumes, and you walk into Acastus's throne room. Centurions escort you through marble colonnades of the palace and into the royal hall, where the king awaits. Rain hammers loudly upon the palace roof, and as you enter the throne room, an ear-splitting crack of thunder rolls across the sky. What you see first waiting for you is not the king. Nay, what you see first is a dragon. A great and large silver dragon sat lazily with its hands crossed like a cat upon a mountain of silver coins. As you start to walk in, I need you each to make a wisdom saving throw against fear as Frightful Presence goes off.
I got
Hey,
'cause I keep that thing.
advantage. I get advantage because I follow Pythor. Probably still not going to work,
21.
but
I'm going
18.
24.
Let us look here. What is the number? The number is 18.
Haha!
Good job, Isaiah.
10.
I'm not scared. I could do that too.
And one for Dynamis, please.
My DC is much lower, but I could do it too.
Dynamis didn't go inside.
You're close enough. Roll the Frightful Presence. Yep. But the dragon gives a deep and rumbling growl as it looks in your direction. Did I flash this token? I love this token. Look at that
Yes.
token.
It's a very nice token.
But it growls, and in a language that only you, I believe, speak, Ozias. In Draconic. It says, "So the rabbit approaches."
I respond in Draconic, "Greetings, Lord Dragon. It is a pleasure to finally speak your tongue to one of your kin."
I think I love you. And he
Okay.
takes his claw down to his pile, and he flicks one lepta in your direction.
I will graciously accept it. Because you don't reject a gift from a dragon.
He's just sitting there, and he's going to watch you. He is lying atop what is easily a small fortune of pure silver. And around him, you see that he is being attended and brushed and massaged by 7 servants who are dressed in silver robes.
Sorry, noting.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Um, but he smiles and he says, "The king awaits you." And the closer you get to this dragon, the colder it gets. And as the only walkway to the king passes right around this dragon, it feels like the Mount Tillamook as you guys pass through near this dragon. It is easily 20 or so degrees. It radiates the cold.
Hmm. Hey, look, there's a guy.
And as you approach here, there's the original art for Casus that I was going to use until about 20 minutes ago, whenever I got a custom art specially made for us. Um, which I'll show you in just a second. But here's my text. A middle aged man with a powerful build sits atop a gilded throne opposite the entrance. On the steps below him are four others. A beautiful, ageless woman of regal bearing who looks at you with familiar eyes. A handsome soldier dressed in a cerulean cloak. A tiefling wearing a black robe. And right next to the king, a beautiful, finely dressed young woman covered in jewels. Along the walls, not on the map because Roll20 would break, are dozens of Mytrosian centurions. The king beams at you, and you can see his name tag. And standing before you is Acastus. King Acastus, King of Mytros, greatest king of Thylea, first among the Dragonlords, handsome, strong, and wise. And he beams and stands up and says, "Here they are, the heroes of the Heartlands." Oh God, not a bikini, not a bikini, not a... Okay, cool. The heroes of the Heartlands. Welcome, honored guests. You have come not a moment too soon. I am in need, desperate need, of your counsel, and I lack wisdom from my advisors. He cuts eyes at the woman to his left. As you may have noticed, our beautiful city is besieged by evil weather. We have wasted several days discussing how best to placate the Lord of Storms, but my advisors cannot seem to agree upon anything. And you see, Queen Valis. You see Bella at his right hand. You see the tiefling. And then standing in the background silently, you see an Amazonian. She wears a gilded, gleaming chakram upon her hip. And she is very fidgety. Acastus continues, and he says, "The oracle's prophecy has angered the gracious Lord of Storms, Sidon. As does just about anything these days, to be quite honest. He's a grumpy old bird." And he stares at Gaius when he says it. But you are the ones who were foretold to confront the Titans and supposedly restore balance to Thylea. That so much is clear if you believe that witch. Therefore, I, Acastus, King Acastus, King of Mytros, greatest king of Thylea, first among the Dragonlords, handsome, strong, and wise, will bring change, and have decided that you must be the ones to decide how we resolve this crisis. And then he sits down. Valis steps up, and she looks towards you, and she says, Heroes, I welcome you to the throne room of Mytros, where the decisions that guide the world are yet to be made. Eritrea, this voice sounds remarkably familiar to you. And her eyes linger upon you for just a few seconds extra before gazing deeply into Ozias. And Ozias, you hear the voice of the goddess of wisdom. And she says, this room is not filled with your allies here. Choose your words carefully, Dragonlord. She doesn't say that out loud. You hear that telepathically in your mind.
Yeah.
For simplicity's sake, the group of you hear that, because goddesses can do what they want. And true to form, she is very beautiful.
She's all right.
Let us see here. Where's my good Valisard? Here it is. Because that's my old Valisard.
Mm-hmm. But the good Valisard.
The custom art made for us by our personal artist. Boom.
Once it loads. There we go. There we go. That looks good. That's some good looking art.
She's not that big. She's shorter than you imagine. She's about 5'6", 5'7".
It's mostly the steps that make her look taller. Eritrea, you were wanting to take the lead on this, right?
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for introductions. I thought his case was going to say something else.
They turn around and Commander Gaius looks towards you and says, "You're still alive. No introductions are needed. Greetings, Ozias, Eritrea, Handmaiden, Tanias. You seem to be one short." The other one turns around very quickly, and Chandra says, I do not wish to unnecessarily irk you. In times of great council, I am eager to see what you have to offer to the table. Oh, heroes of the Heartlands. You may call me Chandras of Mytros. I am a humble priest of Lutheria. And she needs no introduction, says Acastus as he sort of lifts his leg and bounces her on his lap, and he sort of giggles. Bella, royal advisor. Expert voice of the people.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
He snorts derisively.
Well, Your Majesty, King of Castus, King of Mytros, greatest King of Thylea, first among the dragons. We received your request to appear from it's a pretty good token. From Siri, one of your Dragonlords, and said it was of the utmost importance.
Yes, I was happy to dispatch the second, third, and fifth amongst the Dragonlords to assist you in your travel.
Your generosity is very much appreciated. Also, thank you for dispatching them before to help with the need in a story that was very kingly and very generous. It is no, it is not hard to see how you are the favorite among the people.
I would hate to see such suffering to my family.
Hmm.
But introductions aside, you know Commander Gaius and the Stygian. You have been introduced to Bella, and needing very little introductions, the second most famous person in all of Mytros, my beautiful wife, Queen Valis, goddess of the five. My advisors have presented with me, my advisors four have presented with me four separate courses of action. And such, you will decide the fate of the free world and fulfill your destiny by assisting me in saving the city. Their destiny is far different. Oh, shh, shh, shh. The adults are speaking.
Who does he say that to?
Queen
Valis?
Valis.
Valis, I imagine. I would say it's Valis, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The four options that we find ourselves at crossroads with. Firstly, is my incredible idea. I have been told that you command great and powerful elemental magics, that you bend the storm over your knee and spank it with your hand, that you have an incredible sorcerer somewhere, and that you can turn the arcane personally tutelaged by Damon himself. So you should just use your magic to stop the storm. Surely, great and powerful fated heroes can just out-magic the Titan of Storms. There are powerful spells used to alter the weather. Surely, if the rumors about you are true, then you should be mighty enough to command such magic, yes? Make an Arcana check. I see the question.
Please.
Make the Arcana check.
Holy crap.
32.
Acacius is speaking about the spell Control Weather, which belongs to the 8th Circle of Magic. Far outside of your capabilities.
Though you did just see somebody catch a lightning bolt.
A lightning bolt.
I'm not a juggler.
Oh, jeez.
Go for it. You got the floor.
Wow, that is an excellent idea, King of Castus, wise and strong and handsome. I am not of the arcane variety, so I have no knowledge of that. But I will have to speak to the experts I have on that I have knowledge of. I also have a druid companion who's not here at the moment, and the druid and the wizard might be able to think upon your very, very clever idea. But
Was
my
saving the free
skill set
people
is
of Thylea not important enough for her to show up? That's fine. Deliberate amongst yourself. Twirl a little while you do, and his eyes linger upon you, Eritrea.
I'll look to Anacleus because I know nothing about magic. I mean, I'm gonna assume no.
He is correct. There is a spell that could do that, but I am a ways from learning it. It is of almost the top level or ranks of spells one could learn. I'm about halfway there myself.
You'd also be talking about trying to wrestle the weather with a spell away from a man who embodies a storm, who literally manifests himself. Did I hear anything in terms of like from the elementals as we were walking through, like the air and water elementals from the air?
Usually, whenever you hear the elemental sing to you, it is a pleasant and relaxing melody. Um, Peaceful and balanced. Um, the elementals here are singing death metal.
Oh,
And the elementals, they're not really singing anymore right now. Normally, the music is beautiful. Now it just sounds like meaningless noise that has no purpose in life.
Tough, bold stance there, Cotton.
Somewhere there's a Titan who
It's
just
what my
got very
character would
mad.
say. It's what my character would say. It's what my character would say.
Now, I
But,
just have to aim the axe to discharge the bolt, right?
through the dragon? Sure.
You've only got 6 seconds. That bolt's long gone, friend.
oh
I think it
no.
holds it until whatever. It's not important right now. We can look at the text later. But it would be, even if with that sort of power, that sort of magic, it would be very difficult to wrestle control of a storm from a titan.
It would be a legendary
It's
casting
something we
for
could-
sure.
Yes. It would be something that we would need to inquire. We could consider it, but it might be better to hear what the other avenues of thought might be. There might be some solutions to. I'm not sure how best to describe it. Possibly find others of an elemental nature in the area who might be able to assist. But I think in the meantime, it might be better for us to consult and hear what the other suggestions are while we work upon this one.
I do believe we could consider it wise to hear all the options before us. And then come up with our own insane, crazy plan.
That's usually how this works.
In this room, in the upper levels, you can see different nobles and court gentry are gathered to hear what you have to say next. To hear the deliberations of the king.
Being the arcane expert in this particular case, would you prefer that I respond to the first idea?
It might be best. But remember,
Yes.
be tactful. Imagine you were speaking to yourself and hearing someone lesser than you correcting yourself.
I used to do that all the time.
Yes, and what would happen to that person?
Well, one of them got turned into a boat.
So probably avoid saying the things that would make you turn someone into a boat.
I will have something.
I believe in you. and I will not give you guidance.
Anacles will break from the crowd, and with that,
Very well. You seem to have deliberated. What answer have you? Will you save our city with your magics?
Your Majesty's humility and wisdom has done nothing but astonish me. But I do believe, taking counsel from your wife, that it'd be wise to hear all ideas.
So are you able to cast the spell or not?
I could get about halfway there.
He looks and he says, Ah, so no. That's very disappointing. You know, I heard in the beginnings that you slayed the great boar of Sidon and chose to sacrifice it to a lesser goddess. I wonder the wisdom in your decision, denying Sidon his rightful sacrifice. Is that why we suffer now? And he looks up towards the 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 people, and they start to whisper.
Can I make a insight check on Acastus with his reaction to this just now?
Okay.
Because I kind of imagine going through this is almost like in my head there's like an imaginary bar, and he sits at the center with neutral, and depending on how we answer, it's kind of where how he swings on his viewpoint towards us. I imagine almost. And he's my favorite enemy, so I get advantage. 19.
Okay. Check your DMs. He says, well, the next idea on the bracket belongs to Commander Gaius. And Gaius stands up and he says, your facsimile of a sacrilegious temple to the pretender gods is what angers the Lord of Storms. My lord demands that you dismantle the Temple of the Five and smash every stone to dust. And he locks eyes with Valus, and you can see the venom in his glare. Sidon abhors the worship of weaker gods, especially the worship of the thieves and liars. For decades I have warned you, Acastus, your majesty, your kingship, that your continued dedication to the five gods would result in the wrath of Sidon. And now that it stands here at your door, I still stand offering mercy to you if you but change your ways and bend the knee to the one true Lord of all. As the commander of the Order of Sidon, I believe that you must abandon your worship of the Five and stop putting any faith in these fake puppets of the Oracle. And he points at you. Now. I have tolerated your presence because of who it is that you represent. But you will not speak so unkindly to my guests or to my wife. However, the option is presented before you, heroes. Destroy the Temple of the Five, and Commander Gaius assures us this storm will pass. Now you. And he glares down at Chandras. Ah, yes, your majesty. I think that Sidon could only be placated by the intervention of his sister wife Lutheria, for what husband is foolish enough to deny the counsel of his own wife? Lutheria, if presented 70 children of the city to take the black robes, would be more than happy upon their dedication to the cult of Lutheria to intercede on behalf of the people of Mytros. I can promise you that these children would be treated well. They would be raised up to be priests of our fair lady. They will eat of the finest of foods and drink the sweetest of wines all the days of their life. Queen Valis stands up and says, I would have you, and the case is, shh, silence. The king speaks. There. The Stygian wants our children. Finally, from the beautiful and incredible wife of mine, well, let's hear someone a little bit smarter first. And he sort of pushes Bella up to the front. And she, well, huh, I, um, I don't know why the usual solution hasn't been tried. To be quite honest, and Valis glares at her, and she sort of shrinks down from the gaze. I, usually the priests of Sidon just sacrifice dozens of animals to placate the storm god. And Acasis goes, "Oh, you simple-minded woman. For a storm like this, we would need a hecatomb. That means 100 perfectly sacrificed oxen," as he looks at you and explains. He says, "That would be all of the livestock in the city. Though, the royal coffers cannot afford such an expense. Does the generosity of the heroes of the Heartlands extend? Would you pay the 10,000 drachmae to save Mytros from the fury of the god of storms?" And he waits for your answer. I mean, surely they would, right? You guys have money.
Not that much. Your Majesty, may we have a moment to consult amongst ourselves?
Take the time. I'm sure nobody will die while you deliberate.
Turn over to everyone else.
Obviously we don't have that much in drachma on hand, but how, Ozias, what is the most expensive type of rock or gemstone we could find, and how much of that would we need?
Within the area of Mytros, I pause and I think of what would be the most expensive gemstone that might be found in the territory of Mytros.
They have a silver mine.
Well,
would be a silver
by
mine.
the
That's like the official mint.
but by the Dracolisks, there was that really fancy looking rock that might have been worth money. I don't think it'd be worth 10,000, but I mean,
the obsidian vein that I found.
Right. Could we mine that? How much would that be worth?
A lot.
GM, that'd be worth quite a bit, depending upon how deep it goes. GM, rough idea how if that obsidian mine, especially with how rare obsidian is, considering there's only one mountain in the entire area that is officially a volcano and can produce obsidian glass, could that potentially cover the cost?
Potentially, however, that's like a 2-week journey away from you.
Well, it's
what about
a
on
2-week
Dragonback?
journey. I was gonna say without a dragon. However, I know a guy.
I mean, that was not that far out from Astoria.
It was 3 days on the far side of Astoria from where you're at. And you guys have traveled 5 or 6 days from Astoria to get here, right? Because it was 2 days at that dragon pace, and then you guys were in the middle of the old woods already.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the obsidian.
Yeah, but the Obsidian was on the other side of Astoria. It was upriver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, it's not that
It
far
would be
outside
like-
of Astoria, but it's upriver from it.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, being able to mine it.
And that's just to
Um,
get there. Yeah, that's not mining it.
Yeah, but
Well,
mining
hold
it, I
on.
mean, I can take out
There's
large
two
chunks
dragons.
at a time.
There's 2 dragons in Astoria already, though, because they were supposed to be helping us.
Tanais will say, yes, but then you have to sell the obsidian. These gemstones can be worth a lot, but they're not gold.
That's true.
Other line of thought, John, as a nymph, do I know if there are nymphs of the surrounding seas and even of the immediate air over Mytros?
I mean, there's nymphs everywhere.
What about Adonis's grandson?
In fact, the land of Mytros itself has its own nymph, and she's one of the oldest nymphs in the world.
Okay.
What about Adonis's
Not-
grandson? Could we ask him? I mean,
I would also
he's
remind
got
you
more
that
money.
nymphs avoid each other, especially mountain nymphs.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's an Oriad
I don't-
over here, she ain't gonna want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying about Terran?
Yeah, I mean, you said he's got more money than Stanislaus, right?
He does.
We could ask him. See what he would want in exchange for us borrowing that for something, doing something, or persuade him to.
So you want Terran to save the city?
I'd rather Terran save the city and get the power than destroy the temple that might weaken the 4 gods that are left, or sacrifice children.
Yes, I'd rather not sacrifice 70 children to the cult of Lutheria.
They even called their self-proclaimed
Ah.
cult.
It's not really sacrifice. It's go be a priest.
Yeah, but
Go
it's
to the
Lutheria.
nunnery.
Yeah, but it's not a nunnery. It's
Yeah.
Lutheria.
I don't like the way he said raised.
I
They'll
don't
be
either.
raised.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just don't like Stygians.
We don't like Lutheria.
Did
You
you
could have
just
been
call
a
me
you could have been a
racist?
nice satyr. You could have been a nice satyr, and I still would hate you because you're Lutheria. You're from Lutheria.
Next thing you're gonna say is
I
that she's
am
got a friend who's a
perfect-
Stygian. So it's okay.
I was going to say, I have been hit on by Stygians. I have no problem with them. They're just as creepy as everyone else.
Next, you're gonna start calling him a Tark with a hard Q.
I don't even get that reference. But I mean, we could consult with Nero Dagon. He might be able to provide the immediate coin, and we could sell him the location of the obsidian mine, or some other task that we might be able to fulfill on his behalf to be him to be able to fund the sacrifice of these animals. Or we could potentially consult and see if there are others who might be able to assist in terms of challenging the storm. Anocles, would that be something that might be possible if there were enough capable spellcasters or beings of enough potent power?
It's possible. There is the Wizard College here, and there are powerful wizards there that could be able to cast it, and maybe a ritual spell of some kind with multiple casters could be powerful enough to persuade the storm to leave.
Could it be possible to draw, maybe find a way to draw the attention of nymphs from the local area who might be able to help calm the elemental spirits within the area?
Castus interrupts you, and he says, "Well, have you counted your coins? Are you generous enough with your coffers to save the people of Mytros? By offering a hecatomb unto Sidon."
Eritrea, did you want to handle this still?
I'm trying to think of how to word it, but it doesn't matter how we say it. He's gonna twist it to make himself come out better on this than us, so it's not gonna matter how I say it. We do not currently have that amount, but we
I
have maybe a
understand.
few
He
possible.
cuts you off.
Yeah.
When you say, "I don't have the current," he goes, "I understand. So you lack the magic to perform it, and you lack the funds to save us. Well, let us see what other wisdom you have to offer." I think that, and Queen Valis stands up and walks straight towards you. "Now, wait just 1 sec," and she ignores his protest completely. And she walks up to you, and she grabs you by the hands, Ozias.
Oh no.
She radiates a sense of profound intellect and divine beauty. She's fine.
Oh my god, there actually is one.
Heroes of prophecy, I greet you. I am Valis of the 5 gods, and I know you. For centuries, the people of Mytros have revered me as the goddess of wisdom. Mortal kings travel across the Cerulean Gulf seeking my counsel. And, as you can see, my husband prefers to consult with fools and concubines. We, gods, are capable of saving the city. Joined together, the 4 of us can weave a spell to counter Sidon's magic. Such a miracle will require significant sacrifice of our power that we give freely to you. Ozias, Eritrea, Tanais, Anocles, and Dynamis. I will do what must be done to protect my city. But the others will have to be persuaded. If you've built up the rapport with Kyra, Pythor, and Vulcan, I have summoned them to the palace so that you might speak with them and make them see reason. You are the oracles chosen, and they will heed your words. Convince Vulcan, Pythor, and Kyra to join me, and we will give up our power to save Mytros. If that is what you require of us. And she lets go and proceeds to touch you on the shoulder, Eritrea, with a very familiar touch. And she looks at you and says, "You have always made me so proud." Now, you know that I don't speak halfling. I have no clue what you said to them. Do you? Gaius says, I don't speak that language. Chandras, I have no clue what she said. Great. Now the queen speaks gibberish to strangers.
We may have a solution, Your Majesty. Apologize for not introducing myself. I am Ozias Mithro of Historia, first of the Dragonlords of Historia. We may have a solution that may be outside of those that have been given. Um, to call upon the strength of the gods who have served and protected us for 500 years.
As you speak, Valis fidgets.
What's she say? Is that
As it
Amazonian?
She is using Amazonian handspeak to Makara.
What the fuck? What did she? Hold on. What does she say? Cause I'm
Yeah, I'll send you a DM. Keep going.
okay. Huh? Okay.
with your gracious wisdom and permission, King Acestus, we would seek the favor and the aid of the gods who have served the settler races for 500 years. To protect the glorious city that you rule.
Gaius protests and he says, "They're the reason why this problem started in the first place. You really think they can do anything against the Lord of Storms, who batters the shores, who silence?" The king speaks, and Gaius's mouth shuts. So, you wish to entreat upon the five gods?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, Your Highness, King Acastus, your idea gave me actually a really clever idea based off of what you came up with. You actually had a quite a interesting idea with the magic. What if instead of using arcane magic, we try to find some magic that belong to the gods older than the Titans? There's stories and temples of the gods older than the Titans. What if arcane magic? But you had the right idea with how, I mean, it's no surprise it came from you with how smart you are, but I mean, there's temples to gods older than the Titans. What if we found something, maybe something, something magically related to that? I mean, there's a temple to a forgotten god in the old woods. What if we found something magically related to that?
And how many days must the people of Mytros bear suffering for you to find this? You see, Gaius keeps trying to speak, and he cannot find a voice.
We actually were originally, when Siri found us in the old woods, we were already on our way to such a temple to a sun god.
There's no sun god. Oh, you must mean Mytros, goddess of the dawn. I see how you're so easily confused, being a foreigner.
Perhaps, your Majesty. We had not yet arrived at the temple, so we were not able to identify it. But given
Ah.
your vast knowledge and wisdom, it is most likely an old temple to Mytros.
And how many days must we suffer further?
The
While
temple
the
has the
streets flood.
solution. If the
Oh, so you're
solution
not even
is
sure
there,
this will work?
the solution there, your Majesty, would be. It was like what, a day's journey that we traveled from the old woods to here.
If you hustled, you could make it in 2 days, because you hustled to get here and you got there in 2 days. However, you would have to fight your way back through the old woods.
I looked to Eritrea. I was like, do you have like another temple nearby that we might be able to look to? in best
Well, I
friend
mean,
I speech.
we, I mean, hopefully we wouldn't have to go as far as the one we were at, but I mean, From what I remember, Chandrish, you're pretty familiar with the Elder Gods. You mentioned it once in one of your writings that I read. You had said yourself about the ancient myths that speak of the Elder Gods that were equal in power to Thylea and Kintamade.
I've written no such thing. Surely you're mistaken. And he smiles at you.
Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, I'm just maybe we could all work together to save Mytros. It's important to all of us. Chandrish, you're
My king, I
temple
have
to your
offered
goddess
you
is
a
here.
scant offering for the generosity of the Lady of Dreams. And it would work today. Not in 2 weeks. Not in 5 days. It would be guaranteed to work today. Every man should heed the advice of his wife. Acaestus snorts. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. But a sure thing is better than gambling on ifs and buts. I would hate for my hand to be forced towards such an extreme answer.
Would Your Highness, Your Majesty, a day's time be enough to, without leaving the city, discuss and defer to come up with a better solution that does not risk the lives of the children or other people, but if all else fails, we
No, but I
cannot
can
come up
see
with a
that
nice.
you're tired and that your travels have been long. I will let you lunch, and you'll come back in an hour and make a decision. And he stands up, and when he does, everybody in the room stands up. The guards all lower their spears, and he says, "Now, I need to feed some of my hungers as well. Come on, Bella." And he picks her up over his shoulder, and she kicks her little legs and laughs as he walks off and leaves. Gaius, with a flourish, takes his cape and stomps past you. Uh,
I'm short.
he gets up, and you see he looks at Icarus, the dragon, and in Draconic, he says, "Even glaciers will move." And you see Icarus step to the side as Commander Gaius blazes past through his horde.
Oh, be
Damn.
mad. What a
And he
case
will
this
leave.
though. I'm gonna Amazonian hand signal to Valis and
She's not looking at you.
oh well.
But Chandris approaches you.
Mhm.
I am very pleased to meet someone with such an incredible reputation throughout the land. I hope that in the future we're able to find an agreeable alternative to where we can work together. Such formidable enemies like you would make me quiver in my boots.
Was he saying that too?
All
All of
of
us.
you, Yuns,
Okay.
the plural
Okay.
you. And then after he spreads his arms and lowers his head slightly while maintaining eye contact, he stands up straight and stands with one hand on his stomach and one hand on tucked into the small of his back. And he just stands
Hmm.
there waiting for the rest of the conversation.
With us?
He's just standing there waiting. He is waiting to talk to you.
Was there?
Valis, go ahead.
I was gonna say. I say to him, was there something else you needed?
Ah, I understand. I see your reputation precedes you. Pardon me. And he steps between you and Eritrea and walks past. And as he approaches towards Icarus, Icarus the dragon turns to him and starts growling. And Chandra stops clear in his tracks. I'll go the other way.
Right.
Well, the
Icarus starts laughing. Like the one bulldog from, what was his name?
Yeah.
Snidely. That's his name. Snidely's bulldog. Icarus seems very pleased in that trick.
Anoclis, you look like you were about to say something.
his devotion is admirable, but it simply lacks any kind of standards.
Yes, you sort of noticed that trend with the priests of Lutheria. I stand up a little straighter as I see someone approaching.
Indeed, she does. And she says, "My family awaits you. Good luck."
What does that mean?
You hear the sound of lightning bolts and a blinding flash. And standing before you, you see the rest of the 5 gods, 15 foot tall each. Kyra. Pythor, who is in perfect shape. He does not look sad and tired. He's wearing gleaming battle armor. And a very happy looking Vulcan. All right, you got me here. You got me here. I've got work to do. What do you want? Father, it's always a pleasure to have you back here. It's good to see you. Did you get rid of that good-for-nothing layabout that you've been wasting your time with?
Still together.
I do turn to Eritrea though at this time. It's like, Eritrea, where did that thing about the older gods come from?
I mean, it was just in the one of the pamphlets Kyra gave us.
Older
In the
gods?
manual.
Who cares about them? They're long gone. They got nothing. Why do you want older gods when you've got us?
Because I'd hate to diminish y'all's power in any way. We're
You-
going to be fighting the Titans eventually.
A fight? And Pythor punches his hands, and when he punches his hands, you can
Not-
feel the reverberation.
Not yet. I just the oath of peace is coming to an end. We know that.
My girl, my girl! And he proceeds to scoop
gonna
you and
hurt.
Osias up, and he squeezes way too tight.
My lord, I need air.
No, I'm not your king anymore. Now, I'm your buddy! And he slaps you on the back. You move forward about 10 feet.
Okay. Oh, is it weird that I missed this?
I can't believe all the good work that you've been doing. Oh, look at you. And the crown and everything. Oh. I figured that it was time for a change. And damn it, I'm excited. Oh, I'm gonna smash so many Arisian heads. Well, now there's something I can get behind. You said that we're gonna get rid of Arisians. How's that help the dang problem, boy? But yeah, let's get rid of the Arisians.
I don't think that's not necessarily the plan. But the plan right now, unless Eritrea's alternate plan has something a little bit more concrete, is dispersing the storm that threatens to destroy Mytros entirely.
Yeah, crazy weather, right? Oh, man.
And Valis apparently has a Interesting.
Oh, you feel a breeze and you can smell the branches of the old wood as Eritrea's clothes start to blow in a wind, and her eyes glaze over and look like galaxies.
Eritrea, are you alright?
What do you want to cast Legend Lore on? What legend do you want to know?
This is the
Kyra
home
sort
of
of,
the sun god.
yeah, right. Kyra sort of shrinks down and she runs up to you and she goes, "All you got to do is say the word, honey."
Oh, she
I
messaged
have
it?
no idea. I have no idea what word she wants me to say. Can I insight? I can't. She's got like an impossible deception. I can't even insight check her even if I wanted to.
You can
When she's
insight check her. It won't
lying,
work.
no, no, no. When she's lying, it won't work.
18?
She just smiles. She steps forward, brushing a strand of black hair from her face, her eyes gleaming with a defiant spark. Well, this has all gotten terribly grim, hasn't it? Livestock sacrifices, temple smashing, divine intervention. I mean, it's all effective, sure, but where's a certain je ne sais
Story.
quoi? Where's the poetry? Where's the story worth singing
Right.
about? She grabs her hand and she starts
Right.
pacing fast and she says, you know, and she pulls a lyre out and she goes, "Heroes of Mytros, heroes of the world. Let me tell you a little secret, something you might not know about me. This is going to blow your minds. But a while ago, long ago, I wasn't just Kyra. I wasn't the wandering poet, an occasional thorn in a case this is lumpy ass. I was part of something bigger and something magical. The Four Winds. We are a
Wait.
group of musicians so legendary that even the Titans paused to listen, and I even made Sidon dance. I did. I sure did. And we had a treasure, a relic crafted by Vulcan himself. Thank you, Daddy. The Boreal Harp. She stops and she turns, her expression serious and tinged with that mischievous twinkle that she's known for. That harp has the power to stop this storm. It can bend the winds, it can tame the lightning, and it will remind Sidon that mortals don't need to kneel to his temper tantrums. There's just one itsy bitsy little hiccup.
It was
It was
stolen.
stolen.
It was a thing that was stolen from your part. Kyra, you're the best.
It's not here.
Dynamis,
One of my old
you always.
bandmates, Boreas, took it. Now,
Alright.
Boreas owns a vineyard near the city, and let's just say he's not the sharing type. And then she lowers her voice, she leans in, and she does a stage whisper, and she says, "You'll probably need to convince him, or take him from it, or stab him. But either way, it won't be easy. And once we have the harp again, we'll need a masterful performance to use its power. A performance that can cut through the storm and send Sidon packing. But don't worry," she winks, "I'll make sure this is a story worth telling, because I know just the bard that won't play the lyre."
I also know a bard that would be perfect at this. Alright. I'm gonna cast Legend Lore on that
Oh
liar that
yeah,
Kyra's
on
talking
the
about.
Boreal Harp.
On the Boreal Harp?
Boreal Harp. Yeah, I'm gonna use
Let
my
us
first one
see
of this
here.
Charm of Dreaming Visions that I've never used before on the Boreal Harp.
Just needs to
Kyra, you're
name or
simply the
describe a
best.
person or place. Person, place, or object. Summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. Let's see, you named is of legendary importance. You gain no information. More information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. Which we have both the crafter and the person who owned it at one point.
Yeah, I will send that to you.
Alright. Remind me to thank Dynamis later. He was kind of upset about not helping Kyra with her theft problem, and apparently that would have solved all of our problems. Remind me to thank him later for his ineptability to, or his ability to, accidental upon the right answer every time.
Let me.
How I wanted to help my girlfriend.
And it would have solved the problem. We really gotta. This dude's like. I guess it makes sense.
I mean, to be fair, I said Peter should go find it.
He does.
Not-
He's good at finding
not
lost things.
Often.
Treasures. Here we go.
So
Page
it's not far.
444.
It shouldn't take time, and we could play it off as the case of the King of Cases idea, and it should help a whole lot that it's King of Cases idea.
Or we could make a public spectacle of the five gods doing it.
Cases wouldn't really stand for that. He cut off Valis way too much for it to hit to stand if it was Valis's idea.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, he keeps liking to use that frickin' crown of his.
But if we make Cases think it's his idea, he'll get more popularity. He'll look like a hero, which he cares about more than we do. We want to actually just get the goal, which is save the people. And it shouldn't be too long, because it's there.
It also tells you a lot more of the story of what happens. But I don't know
Okay.
if you want to know that part.
I do.
You're not lore crazy.
You should see my notes.
She's an evolving woman. Her character is an evolving character.
Rose loves notes in lore more than Eritrea does, but Rose loves notes.
Look, I can I'll answer questions, right? I even wrote out a script and she pulls out some notes.
Oh, okay.
And she points at Q1 and she holds it up to you and it says, "Why haven't you mentioned this heart before?"
Yeah, that was what I was gonna. I mean, that was gonna be my next question. Why haven't you mentioned this heart before? You know, like when we.
She rolls up the scroll and she says, "Well, you know how it is. Timing is everything in a story. And to be fair, I didn't think we'd really need it until now. I had this tiny hope that a case this might come up with something less stupid. Besides, it's not like I misplaced it. Boreas, he is a bit of a kleptomaniac and decided it was his turn to babysit the harp. Trust me, I wasn't thrilled."
You were very upset about it when you found out it was stolen. All right. What do you know
What
about
about
Boreas?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about Boreas himself?
Well, Boreas is the winter wind, right? We had a theme, right? Autumn, summer.
The Four Winds, right?
Yeah, right? It's in the name. And he is, well, he's a satyr. He has a taste for theatrics and a bit of a superiority complex. I imagine me without the tits or the charm or the restraint or any redeeming qualities at all. No.
Okay.
He was one of my bandmates in the Four Winds, and he's got the harp now. And don't get fooled by a friendly facade. He's not Sidon's biggest fan, but he's not your biggest ally either. He doesn't like you. So let's just say diplomacy might be challenging.
Why doesn't he like us?
Well, you're not a fuck up.
What?
Yeah. All right, don't make me say that 2 or 3 times, right? I only get to say it 3 times before the rating changes on the show. I know we're past 3 minutes. It's fine, but not really, right? You're not screw ups, right? I thought once upon a time that with enough goodwill and peace for all men, that I could prevent this whole war from happening. And that we wouldn't need you. And that you wouldn't have to risk your life and fight the Titans. That I could do something right and save the day. And you wouldn't have to get hurt for it and stabbed a lot. But I'm not Valis, and I was wrong. And it didn't
Kyra,
work.
the only reason we have made it this far is because of you.
You're sweet, but I'm involved with somebody already.
I'm not interested. Um, what I mean is, you are our patron god.
Yeah, I
Yes, your
am.
brother is my favorite god. Your brother is my favorite god, but you are our patron god. We would not have made it this far without you.
Yeah, I am. Cue number 3.
Cue
All
number
right.
3.
What exactly does the harp do?
Next time, with more feeling. You're the one who cast a spell, Toots. The boreal harp is no ordinary instrument. Vulcan crafted it from enchanted wood and springs sprung from the hair of a nymph, a real nymph, not you. Its music can shape the weather, calm storms, and if played skillfully, remind even a titan who's really in charge. But it's not a toy. The performance will need to be flawless to counter the hurricane. Any bard worth their salt should be able to handle it. And if not, and I don't know, he sucks. And she grabs her lyre and smiles. She says, "You've got me on your side."
I assume this is when you want me to cue number 4.
She winks.
All right. What makes you think Sidon will let us get away with this anyway?
Oh, he won't. He's going to fight back. You could expect wind and lightning and maybe a minion or dozen trying to ruin the show, but that's why it's going to take all of us. One to play, and the rest of you to fend off his fury. That's what makes this legendary, right? Nobody remembers the easy victories.
This sounds like a plan I can get behind. We have a titan with a grudge and a giant lightning-absorbing axe. We can.
Yeah, weird how you
Okay.
found that, right?
I really feel like we Dynamis has a grudge, and I feel like we could really unleash the Dynamis in this, and get him to have some family bonding time with his uncle during this Brontes performance, because we all know it's gonna be Brontes, right? Like we're all on the same page with that, right? Like
Absolutely. It's definitely going to be Brontes.
it's Brontes, yeah,
Look,
yeah.
if it was if it wasn't the boreal heart and it was the boreal maracas and flamenco pants, I would suggest Anocles. But short of that,
Got
the
caps
harp
for it.
thing we've got to go with. He does have the cast for it.
Thank you.
He just keeps them hidden
All right.
under the robes.
Now, what happens if we fail?
Ah, mm. Well, if
Yeah.
we
Okay.
fail, Sidon wins this round, and the storm will rage on, and the city will suffer. But we're not gonna fail, and the city will not suffer. Not with the harp, not with you, and certainly not with me making sure every note's pitch perfect. What could go wrong? What's the worst that could happen?
Boreas could refuse to give us the harp.
Yeah, you really hit on the tricky part, huh?
I mean,
He's difficult, and you'll need to be clever, appeal to his ego, offer him something in return, remind him what's at stake, and if all else fails, use your. Well, heroes have been known to liberate things from less cooperative people, right?
we know a guy.
I thought you were about to say womanly charms, especially with how you were.
She was hinting at it. She was. Okay, so if all else fails, we have Peter take it and then we stab
We
him.
have Peter.
If all else
Why do you
fails,
want to
Peter, we
stab?
have a special.
Why do you want to stab poor Peter again?
No, we don't want to stab Peter. I want to stab Boreas if it goes wrong, and Peter can steal the.
Oh,
You know what? I bet if I
eh,
can,
if you
I
got
bet if
to.
I make Neri get a date with Peter, Peter will do it.
I was about to say, if you set up Neri with Boreas, Peter will kill him.
You know?
He doesn't care
Ooh,
what
you
the
dropped
cost will
this. It's
be.
your heart.
I was gonna say.
It's better.
Hey, look, a kidney. I think you dropped this. Look, your other kidney.
Great plan. All right. Now, so we have a few ideas for Boreas. We can handle. I feel like Boreas, honestly, is something we can handle. We have a Brontes. We have Peter. Zias can just turn him into a statue. You
That's
know
the
what?
spirit.
We can just turn him into a statue, and it's Blader's problem, right? Because then we just freeze him, turn him into a statue. Maybe Anacles can mind wipe him, like memory wipe, and then we give him the heart back after we're done.
Or not, and we keep my harp because, well, like I can't say it twice in one episode, but forget that guy.
Okay.
But fork that guy.
How urgent is this? Like, is there other things? Is there other options first, or how urgent is this really?
Hear a giant peal of thunder, and there's an sound of something exploding outside.
Yeah, let me put it this way. The longer the storm rages, the more people suffer. Sidon's storms aren't just wind and rain, they're wrath and divine fury. Every moment we delay, we gamble with lives. And so I wouldn't really call this a let's go sleep on it situation. Then again,
Look, I
I'm
thought that
not
one was.
the goddess of naps. I'm the goddess of swiftness.
Oh, I figured that one was pretty self-explanatory, but your list here had that on there. But I felt like that was pretty, giant hurricane, and 3 people got shot down by lightning bolts earlier.
Yeah, that sucked
2.
for you. Sucked for me a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. So, one I
It
actually
hurt.
have on this list that I'm actually really, really curious about. Why can't we just destroy Sidon's temples and do the livestock sacrifice?
Oh, well, you
That's
could.
on your list, so it's an option.
Maybe it'd work, but destroying temples, that's like daggers to the gods. And sacrifices, that's a dagger to the people. Is that the kind of story you want told about you? Is that really the best Eritrea can do? The best Osiris can come up with is destroying buildings and killing folk? The harp's a third way, a way that shows that you don't have to bow to titans anymore. You don't have to abandon the gods. You don't have to exist in the tiny four-sided box that Acastus gave you.
I agree. We should do we should get the harp.
I
That is the best solution.
I concur. It's the best of all 3 options. It
I bet
establishes us
that
as
Dynamis is going to be very happy.
Do like a happy titan. So, your last question on the queue, I'm gonna skip 9 because I feel like that's pretty. You pretty answered that one already, Kyra. Can we just tell case this about Boreas and make him get the heart back? Because he's the king and all that. He
Like,
literally had Gaius stop talking. He could probably get a heart back from a guy, right? Like,
he'd sooner argue about whose dragons are shinier. Besides, Boreas isn't on friendly terms with the city. If Acastus shows up with Centurions, there'll be a full-blown fight. And then where would we be? The harp would probably get destroyed. It is just harp. No, this needs finesse. And if any of you are known for finesse, it's Dynamis and Eritrea.
Yes.
finessing
I was
their
going to say
fist into the
Thanias.
enemy's face.
Besides, the harp needs a bard to be able to play it, and I have a distinct feeling if we gave it to Acastus, he would try to play it himself to gain the glory,
oh, yeah, that's
and
fair.
that may not work.
Yeah, that's fair.
A roll for finesse.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It's a save.
get the harp. Tell Casus it's his idea, or it's based off his great idea.
Why do you want to do that?
It makes him feel good about himself and gets him off her back a little bit more.
Yeah, but this is a game of fame, babe. And do you want him stealing your swan song here?
Barantes is gonna be playing a harp in the middle of a hurricane. I feel like and Dynamis is gonna be absorbing lightning bolts with a giant axe. I don't think anyone could steal the show from a 20-foot tall Dynamis in the middle of a storm. I think that'd be a little on the nose.
Well, if this is a game of fame,
Sorry, hobo spider.
At the moment of protecting the city and fixing everything, we proclaim ourselves. Let it be known. We did this.
Yeah! I love this idea! So you won't be needing me then. Good.
See you later, Grandpa.
Wait, why he's here? Don't we have something to give him?
I'm sure we have several things to give him. Eritrea, can you are you able to part with it?
What?
The hammer,
For what?
so he can
Wait.
hold up
You
the
wanna get-
bag that contains the stuff that needs to be repaired.
You want to get rid of my hammer?
No,
Apparently he
we
wants me to
we
get
want
rid of my hammer.
we want to put it to use to fix these pieces. I hold up the Dawn Plate armor, and I hold up the shield. I hold up all the stuff that we got from Xander that needs to be repaired and fixed.
Pythor gives the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, we
I
can
hold up the
negotiate that
axe.
later.
Probably.
You want to leave this broke? You want to leave this axe broken? Look at this beautiful axe. It's broken. It needs to be fixed. You really want to let the weapon this beautiful go to waste?
Look, my boy's obsessed with the darn hammer. I've got my own hammer. It's just not as fast.
Oh.
If you want me to be fixing something, I've got the forge. I can take care of it. Now that sounds
okay.
like something you need Papa Volcan for. Give me the stuff so I can get to work and slave over a hot forge to make top quality gear for you to use in your fight against your enemies to save your people while I do the work. For free.
You know, you say that in the way that makes you sound upset, but at the same time, also very distinctly certain you are going to enjoy doing this. As I hand these things over, and also Volcan, Tanais, come over. Would you be able to make a crown for my Myrmidon general?
Now you're talking. And in a bright, very hot flame, Volcan disappears with all your stuff.
Cool.
Well,
I have armor of the Dawnburner soon. Anyway, I'm not excited. You're excited.
well, it looks like you got a lot of work to do. Vava, where's the food at? And he matches her size. And she says, don't you dare start with that ridiculous stuff. And Kyra says, yeah, Vava. Come on, Pai Pai, let's go with Vava. Oh my God, are you sure? Oh my me, are you really going to come and stay here? And they start doing the sibling arguing. Go ahead and say your last words.
I was going to say, they distinctly, each one takes one of her arms and starts dragging her out of the room.
Don't worry, we can't help you directly, but we'll be watching. Wink. Besides, everybody knows that you're just followed by Kyra, the poet laureate of Mytros. Totally not Kylie Cyrus. And the five gods leave. And as the five gods leave and drag, and Pai Pai and Kai Kai drag Vava far away, we too must leave far away. Until next week. I look forward to it. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a production of CEN, your collective entertainment network. We're here every single week, same CEN place, same CEN time. Friday nights coming at you. If you like what you saw, give us a like, give us a subscribe, ring that notification bell. Tell me how much you like the show. Double the enemies. And until next week, everybody, good night.